everybody, and welcome to a new episode of Bloodcurdling Tales from the Loop.
It's not an old episode?
It's not, believe it or not.
way.
It's
Wait,
not.
Are we actually live?
We are, according to that television set.
All right, cool. You never know.
Where I get to see where the camera jumps to, so that'll be fun. I'm not being sarcastic. I'm enjoying it. Guys, welcome so much. This is the finale of Volume 2. This is the Volume 2 finale. And then next week we are going to have what's going to be our spring break special.
Oh my goodness.
So,
shit.
Yikes.
We're jumping all the way to spring break because we're like in November or something right
we're
now.
in November, yeah. But the last thing was the winter special.
Well, we could still do
Oh,
a
right.
Christmas special.
Oh, yeah,
That's
you're right.
true. But I'm
We
going to let
could.
Cameron, the GM,
Yeah.
does what he wants to do.
We'll figure it out. We'll
Sure.
play with it. So y'all, thank you so much for tuning in. Real quick, couple things I want to address. First of all, we already had a donation earlier
Yes.
today from Fegs252 for $100. So thank you so much, Fegs. No idea what the new loop incentives are. I'm going to tell you soon. So the die has decided Emily gets to choose where this goes. So we'll get into the new incentives, and then we'll go to what Emily decides.
Boo.
Yeah.
Aw, I'm sure she'll choose wisely.
And real quick, also after this show, because it is the end of Volume 2, we are also going to have an hour special afterwards because everyone's been so awesome. We're going to be adding some stats to these characters. We're going to be playing with some XPs, I think,
Cool.
and just kind of throwing some pluses or minuses on certain things because we've been playing for a while now, and we're going to see where that goes. And we want you guys to watch it with us. And also, if you have any questions about the show, about the system, or about anything like that, stick around and do so. And I think we're going to have it be like $5 to ask a question in that hour. I
Oh.
think was the plan.
That's cool.
Any
so-
question will be answered.
Wow.
Yes.
Any question.
Minus spoilers.
Not for
Wow.
$5.
Yeah, minus
I have an image to protect.
We are cheap.
minus spoilers. But yeah, so stick around after this show. We're going to be doing that. And we're going to make it a conversation, too. So it's going to be things like if Jess decides she wants to add a stat, but Scott's like, oh, don't do that here. We're good over on that side. Da-da-da-da. It becomes a conversation. We want you guys to be able to see that with us and be able to kind of learn the loop system as well. So, real quick. Let's talk about some of the new incentives. First of all, y'all, thank you so much for watching Hyper RPG. Welcome to our
Yes.
crazy little corner of the internet. This is Bloodcurdling Tales from the Loop. It is a sci-fi horror show tabletop role-playing game. This is the Volume 2 finale. And we have some cool new incentives that we are going to be bringing to you tonight as we transition into Volume 3, which is going to be great. But more on that in a minute. Stick around, because after the show, the Stats Special is what we're calling it. We're calling it the Stats Special.
Stats. Give me stats.
So that's going to be fun. And also, this is September, real quick. So if you've been gifted a subscription this month, you can renew that subscription for 80% off. Gifted subscriptions do not auto-renew, so jump on that opportunity. Make sure you do that, and that's going to be very helpful. So before I get into the incentives, I want to say real quick, so last week, Zach talked pretty openly on Honesty Hour about a couple things.
Yes.
And I know our show came up, and I guess the chat kind of got into a discussion about whether or not to throw things at us that might break the game. They want to be goofy, but then there's people who don't want the goofiness and things like that. So I want to address that real quick. First of all, if you want to donate to the show in any regard, please do. Don't feel like you need to hold back in any way. If you want to do the silliest, goofiest thing, go for it. I got to make that work, and I will make it work. This is different than 10 Candles, whereas Zach with 10 Candles is very much about stick to the story. I want you guys to make sure you're having fun. I've done 10 years of improv, so someone throwing me some kind of random thing, I will make it work.
Hell yeah. And it's not going to stop the story from being excellent.
And it's not going to stop the story, so don't worry about breaking the story.
Add to
You
the
can't.
story. Add to it, dude.
You
Like-
can't break the story.
Can't.
The only people that can break the story are me and the 4 other people sitting at this table.
Ooh, challenge.
So no, don't challenge it.
Chaos,
I
Jessica.
dare you to break this. Don't
is there
worry.
another
Break Cameron, right?
No, but my point being is, please, we want you to have fun. We don't want there to be like a versus in the chat where it turns into people who want it serious and those who want it goofy. If you want goofs, send some goofs. If you want serious, send serious. Don't worry about not doing it because you're worried you're going to hurt the show. You're not going to hurt the show.
Stop goofing, Emily.
I'm talking about being friends. Don't fight. Be friends.
And along with that, also we understand that
Thought
some
that was
people,
something different.
times can be hard and stuff like that. Our chat's great about if you have an idea and you only have $5, throw $5 and say what your idea is, and chat's usually pretty good about getting that stuff in there.
Steamrolling it, you mean,
That's a
right? Or
pretty
like
nice.
snowballing it?
Snowballing
Yeah.
it, snowballing it. Yeah, so that way, like, if you're like, oh, I only have $5 and that's all I have, throw it in there and
Crowdfunding.
throw in what your idea is.
People will build on
People
it.
will support you.
People will help you.
We have a great community and great chat.
Oh, I love this place.
So I wanted to address all that, and then we can get into some of those new incentives. Not everything is new, but there's still some new ones.
I'm excited.
So real quick, if you tip $25 with the hashtag and character's name, you give them a luck. Luck is staying. Obviously, lucks have
Yeah.
been
Okay,
very
great.
helpful.
Thank you.
Lucks have been a big thing for the show. So we're not getting rid of lucks. We're keeping those lucks.
Thank you.
Here's where things get a little different.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Especially for this episode.
And to be fair, too, we have no idea what's about to happen.
No,
Yeah.
I came in last night. Me, Lucas, and Matt came up with some of these.
Fuck.
So we're going to go from there.
It's going to be extra trolling. I already know.
Well, for $50, and we're actually going to maybe experiment with this. $50 might change every week, depending on the episode.
Ooh, I
That's
like
cool.
that.
I like
because this episode, so this is also going to be a little bit of a recap of what happened last week. Last week, Ellie went after Bad Boy Bobby into the portal, and she now seems to be in the commons dimension. There doesn't seem to be really a world she's in. She kind of seems to be stuck in the in-between.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
So, because
awful.
of that, should the rest of the cast or other characters decide they're going to try and save Ellie
Uh-oh.
and also enter the dimension, it would seem that perhaps things will be a little strange. So here's what $50 is. $50 with hashtag evil to make a character switch to their dark personality and play it for several minutes.
Oh, my
Oh, no.
God.
Let's see how different Chrissy is when she's hashtag evil.
Why?
Oh, I love this.
We're not even in
You're
the
always
story
evil.
yet.
So we're going to hold on to that
Wow.
till we get to the dark dimension,
Like
which will
you.
happen
Ooh.
pretty quickly, I imagine. But so yeah, so now
So does that mean I'm still me, or is it the like a parallel universe where it's like the bitchy Chrissy?
it's a little two-facey. You're a little bit like Harvey Dent.
So I
It's
am
the
the same
dark-
person.
So
You're
the way,
you.
Yeah, the way I did Ellie,
Yeah.
it basically was like, what is the antithesis of this sweet, like not scared person? Oh, she's gonna be this super confident, like aggressive person.
Totally. I guess my question was like, all of a sudden we snap back to the world where all the monsters are exploding, and there's the dark version of Chrissy. And
Yeah.
like, but it's actually me in this universe.
I would say paint it however you want. You don't
We're not
have
understanding
powers.
my question. It's okay.
But,
Okay.
but no one has powers. Like,
No,
it's
no.
not going to
Sure,
be
sure,
something
sure.
where you have powers all of a sudden. It's more of a personality thing. So that's going to be $50, as
I
we
got
just saw
this.
with hashtag evil. This is staying the same, but we're modifying it a little bit. Tip $75 for trouble. You can either give a character or a group trouble.
Ooh.
So
Okay.
we're bringing
That's
down
cool.
group troubles to $75, and that way you can now give it to everybody.
Noise.
And here's the $200 ones now. And this is where Emily's really going to have to listen, because now she's going to have to choose
Uh-oh.
which goes with which. So one of the $100, you can tip $100, hashtag broken right away. So again, if we get 4 lucks, a character gets a broken.
Okay.
You can skip right that and just go right to hashtag broken. What a broken is, that's an automatic success, but a character will suffer a condition. And again, to kind of amp things up as we move into the show, if you suffer a condition, you lose a die,
Yep.
which
Fuck.
is part of the loop book. So we want to make sure we're introducing that now at the
Okay.
end of Volume 2.
Which makes
I see you, Cameron Rice. I
which
see
makes Lux all the more
Yeah.
important.
valuable.
Very.
Yeah, if you're losing
Oh
dice.
shit! I
yeah.
skipped
Very.
a page because I think I have upset and scared right now. So even if I
Ooh.
use my glasses, I can't technically use my special glasses.
True.
Fuck.
True.
I've got one.
Ha ha.
So that is one option for the 100. The other option we have on the table is for $100, and this is I give credit to Scott, because he kind of threw a version of this idea, and then we talked about it last night and modified it. Hashtag shift. So because we are in an in-between dimension, and we've seen some of the other dimensions, at hashtag shift, you get to create a dimensional shift, taking us to the dimension of your design. So the characters now are suddenly transported to another world
Whoa.
for a period of time.
Cool.
So it's like Vision. It's like Vision's level 2 almost.
But you're actually put there.
But you're actually
And you
there.
could be hurt.
Oh no.
And I have
Ooh.
a question for those that are like, oh, that might disrupt the story that we're in the middle of when we're going like.
Do it. Make it
Yeah,
work.
right.
It's my job to
Yeah.
make it
Right.
work. If you have a silly world that is like the world of beans, I transport the characters to the world of beans,
World
and
of
I will
beans.
make it work.
World of beans.
I will make it
Trust us, we
work.
will make them very, very scary beans.
The more
Yeah.
you toot.
Yeah. And here are some other changes. At $250 raised, the Echoplex at the moment is gone, and we are going into what is called an extended trouble. Now, the way that works is a
Oh.
trouble is if you roll successfully once, you are out of the trouble. An extended trouble will last a number of turns.
Wow. Okay.
Oh gosh.
And if you fail the roll, you could continue to be hurt along the way.
Jesus.
It won't last long, but it will last. And then finally at 500, that's when we get into the Echoplex.
Okay.
No more dogs for people.
No more dogs. And moving forward, also, I want to say this: the month of
More
October,
dog.
we want to try to kind of raise some cool stuff here at the show. And so we have to talk to some people. That's the only reason we don't have a bar of it right now. But I think the 4 weeks of October, we are going to try to set a goal to create minifigs of the cast of the 4 characters. So we have to talk to some people about getting that done. But we really want to connect to you, the tabletop world, and that's a big part of it, is the minifigures.
I want it so bad.
So if you want to do any of that stuff, go to oneshot.straylogic.com for more details. All that said, again, where we left off last week, we had a dog for Leanne.
I got Echo.
You got Echo from
Aw.
Mima.
Oh,
Ellie is in the dimensions. The dimensions.
somewhere.
Somewhere.
Ricky, home, last we left off.
Yeah, that motorcycle just.
Motorcycle was taken,
gone.
seemingly by
Gone.
Bad Boy Bobby, with a gas tank while he was heading to Ellie's house.
Shit, I forgot.
And
That
Chrissy just
sucks.
hanging out with her mom.
We're like getting along a lot right now. I mean,
That's
it's
some
like
real character
Sure.
growth.
we're not trying
Sure.
to talk about it because like
Yeah.
if you talk about it too much, it's gonna like. Of course, we're gonna fight. So.
It's true, it's true. So that's $100 again over to, oh, one moment.
Hashtag shift to a world where everyone is gender swapped.
Oh,
God. Yeah.
that's good.
Challenge was accepted.
No, that's
Yo,
very good.
rule 62 this, or was that, is that the right rule?
That's very good. So what I will say,
Which rule is the one that makes
you're
everything
you're
sex?
all still you,
39.
But everybody else.
but the NPCs are gender swapped.
Oh.
Okay.
We
Oh,
can
like
still be-
Carol
You don't
is-
want us to be gender swapped?
You can be if you want to. If the dimension has that effect on you, it's up to you as a player.
That's okay.
So,
Carol's Carl.
Carl.
and you have the 100, so you can decide, and you don't have to tell me right now if that's a broken.
Rule 63.
Sounds like luck is valuable. Here, hashtag Chrissy.
Oh.
Thank you so much.
Awesome. So there you go. All right. So we open up where we last left off. Bad Boy Bobby
Ugh.
making his way up to Ellie's house,
Can't even handle it.
a gas tank in hand.
My boy. Someone stop my boyfriend.
As Ellie's father comes out onto the porch,
Whoa.
No.
looking over. Hi, Bobby. How are you? He hasn't even finished his sentence as
Yikes.
Bobby pushes him in the face and down on the ground.
This is what happens when you leave.
Yeah. Yeah.
We cut over
You did this.
to Leanne.
Play with
Echo
Echo.
comes walking over and starts licking your face.
Not now, Echo. Not now. I'm trying to think of what to do with. Should I call Ellie's mom? Or should I? Man. Yeah, you're right. Then I call Ellie's
Talking
mom.
to the dog?
The phone rings, and then you hear it ring once, twice. You then hear it picked up and the sound of struggle.
Oh, shit.
And you hear Ellie's mother. Get off me, you son of a bitch!
Oh
Echo!
Get off me!
Emily.
The phone hangs
Mrs.
up.
Parker, Mrs. Parker, hello?
The phone hangs up.
no. Mom.
Echo, we gotta go. And then I grab Echo and we run into my Mima's car, the truck.
Jesus.
Great.
We
Emily.
gotta go.
I can't believe I did this.
Oh, you did this.
Yeah, you definitely did this.
We cut over to Chrissy, who is falling asleep on the living room.
She's not the prettiest sleeper. I mean, she's really good looking in almost any other situation, but not necessarily sleeping.
As the phone rings in her house.
Mom! Get it! Mom! Fuck. What?
Honey, it's your dad.
What?
Is your mother there?
I don't know. I'm sleeping.
Listen, I think we should talk about what happened at the cabin.
No, okay. It's really nice to hear your voice, Dad. Okay, bye.
When suddenly you hear a suction sound in the kitchen, like a.
Mom? I fumble for the light in the kitchen or in the living room.
And you start to smell smoke.
Mom? I get up. I think I still have my shoes on because I fell asleep.
Yeah.
Okay, so I run into the kitchen and I look around. And I
And you-
see. No kidding.
When you start to enter, you're smelling smoke, and you hear what sounds like a knife hitting cutting board.
Mom! I look around for the sign of fire, or look for the light switch.
You turn on the light switch, and when you do, standing there is Bad Boy Bobby.
Hashtag Leanne, please go save Ellie's family. Don't let BBB burn down that house.
Yeah!
Baby.
You just bounced the pencil.
You turn the light on, and you see Bad Boy Bobby, Ellie's mom tied to a chair,
In your house!
and the common agent cutting on the board as he takes a little piece of cucumber and pops it in his mouth and spits it on the counter. Your human food is disgusting.
We didn't even have cucumbers in the refrigerator.
You brought that.
Where did you get that?
Ellie's house had them.
Something burning in here?
Not here.
Why are you laughing?
Oh. I just find it funny that we didn't need to come to this situation.
What is she doing here? What? Bobby!
Bobby, nothing. Blank.
Bobby!
Blank.
Mrs. Parker, are you okay?
She looks up and she's shaking.
I will actually kill you. I will kill you.
You're saying this to Mrs. Parker?
No.
God dang.
She's
Interesting choice.
She's like,
What did I do?
Wow.
I turn to the comment and say, I will actually kill you.
We've heard that before. What can you do?
I spring like front hand spring. No.
Why are you laughing, Scott? Scott's
No,
already
I'm,
laughing.
no, I'm
Um,
on the edge of my seat.
how far away from him am I?
About 5 feet.
Is there anything to my right or left?
Refrigerator door, and then like the way to the back house, back.
Kill the common hashtag Chrissy.
Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah, I'm gonna kill him. Do I see like a fire extinguisher that might be large, or like, is that like the phone wall here, like the wall?
I'd say there's a wall on the phone, a phone on the wall.
Okay,
yeah.
great. So with force, I grab it and go to swing.
Cool.
At
Roll
him.
roll force, and you do have 2 conditions.
God
You got
damn
this.
it!
Oh.
This is bad.
Oh, no.
Is that your house, right?
Yeah, and this is
Okay.
bad. That means I can only roll 3 right
So
now.
he brought Ellie's parents over there?
Bro, just my mom. Where's my dad?
Where's your dad?
Where's my dad?
Success!
Ooh.
Success?
Yes!
Great. You rip off the phone, you whack him in the face, and it's almost like a rubber mask that got pushed to the side.
Ugh.
As he lifts up, and you see a red eye as he grabs the side of his face and pushes everything back kind of in place, but it's not exact.
Ew.
Gross.
God damn it!
And as soon as you do that, after you've done that, Bad Boy Bobby gets up, grabs you by the arms, and puts them behind your back.
Stop! What do you want?
As the common walks up, still adjusting his cheek. What did you think of Katana?
I'm not gonna answer anything you ask me.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay. He pulls up his watch, taps a couple things, and a green circle opens up as Bad Boy Bobby walks you towards it.
What is that?
Oh, don't worry. You'll find out soon.
Where am I going?
Again, you'll find out soon. Roll.
Roll to spit.
Oh,
roll
shit.
calculate.
Calculate how. Yeah.
Can I?
Yeah.
I can't.
That's mind.
It's a fail.
Because you don't have. You only have 2.
I have. It's a
No, that's
one.
a heart. That's a heart. Calculates under. Oh, wait.
No, it's not.
That's mind.
It's under tech. Tech. My bad. Tech.
So yeah, I have 1 dice I can use in tech,
Oh, you're right.
and I have negative 2
Uh-oh.
right now.
You just like it dribbles down your.
You know what? Because this is such a low number, just you get to roll the dice. I'll allow you to roll the dice.
If
I
if you
think
only have 2, then yeah, you get to roll. Basically, 1 or 2. then
so.
you
At
get
least
to roll.
1.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Did you get it?
my
Did you
gosh.
get
it?
Look at the screen.
Look
Yep.
at that! Hell yeah!
You spit. It just hits the comet right in the face. And he goes like this. As Bad Boy
No,
Bobby pushes you into
no.
the green portal. We cut over to Ricky's house
Fuck.
Gross.
as a green portal opens up in your living room.
Super gross.
Shit.
And your father looks over. What the fuck is that?
Go to your room, and I'm gonna get my. If I have the chance, I'm gonna go for my gun. The gun.
The gun.
The gun.
All right. The portal opens up and out comes Bobby.
What do you want?
He doesn't even respond. He just starts walking right towards you.
Did I get my gun?
Oh, I don't know. Did you? Let's see. I'm going to have you roll sneak. Even
Sneak?
though he can see you, just roll sneak.
Sure. Oh, I lost one. Excuse me.
The common is gross. #Rick.
All right, Ricky,
Oh.
you got a luck.
Hold on. No, okay. I'm
the
gonna use
common
it.
is gross.
Common
You're
is
using
super
it?
gross.
Common is
Of
gross.
course I'm using it. God damn it. Okay, well that's
3
Wow.
successes at least.
3
Yeah.
successes.
Great. You roll
Oh.
over. Where'd you put the gun? Where was it?
Under my bed.
Great. You
Under the
roll. Your dad was in your room.
You never know.
Just having a talk about books or something.
Sure.
It's like which one you're reading. You roll to your bed. You reach over.
It's a
grab.
healthy relationship.
I'm not saying it's bad.
It's getting there.
You pull out the gun. What do you do?
Just level it at him. Stop right there.
Great. You fire. Bobby moves and it hits him in the hand.
Okay.
Doesn't really have an effect. It doesn't really stop. I mean, it has an effect as
Sure.
making a wound, but he doesn't
Sure.
like react.
He doesn't
to it.
react. Ugh. What do you want?
Doesn't respond. He just keeps walking and grabs you by the shirt, pulls you forward.
I'm gonna try to. I'm
Yeah.
gonna try to pistol whip him.
Great.
I mean, that's what
roll,
I've got.
Roll. That's gonna be force. I'm gonna roll force. And I believe we just got Ellie to a luck.
Whoa! Huge.
That's 1 success.
One success. Great. You beam him in the
Gah.
face.
Yep.
He stops for a minute and blood starts to trickle down his nose. And a snarl goes across his jaw as he flings you to the green portal.
Damn it.
Cutting back over
Ugh.
to Leanne, who's driving, and you see the light of flame over the hill.
Oh, Echo. I got a bad feeling about this. All right.
We've turned into the mystery gang officially.
Because we have a dog.
Where was the portal at last?
Oh my god.
What?
The portal?
For
Where was
four
the
kids and
The
a
last
dog.
portal is at Ricky's house.
And then portal left, right?
Yeah.
Portal left. Okay. So, all right. Okay. So.
My house. Get
Yeah,
to
I'm
my
going.
house.
I'm going. Yeah. All right. Right.
This is your fault still.
God damn it.
You come over the hill, you see the house is burnt, and there sits Ellie's father looking around going, "Oh God!"
Mr. Parker.
I'm not entirely sure what this will do, but I hope it does you well, forehead. Also, I love you. #Leanne.
Does it do well forehead?
Forehead.
Ah.
It's an email.
Got it.
Forehead.
So there's Ellie's father.
Mr. Parker.
Oh my God! What
What's going
happened?
on?
What? I don't know. Some guy, their boyfriend showed up and he attacked my wife. He took my wife. He burned down the house.
Where's your wife? Where did he take her?
I don't know. Where's my daughter?
Well, Mr. Parker, it's hard to explain.
Try!
Okay. There was her boyfriend, Bobby. You know Bobby, right?
Him?
Is he in all the places right now?
As you turn and see Bobby next to the car holding the dog.
He's a brother of Katana. There's multiple.
Yeah.
Bobby is? Did we talk about that?
No, but I mean, makes sense.
Bobby.
He holds the dog up.
Bobby.
Oh.
Don't you hurt Echo. Bobby, you put him down right now.
As the green portal appears behind him.
No, Bobby, don't you dare. Stop.
He points
Bobby,
to
are you there?
He points to
Are
you.
you there?
And
Bobby?
he points to the portal.
If I go through the portal, you're going to leave Echo alone, please. Please don't hurt my dog, please. My mom said that to me. Please, Bobby. Bobby, are you there? I want to roll to see if I can see any semblance of Bobby.
Great, roll investigate.
What is my dad doing at this point in time? Is he just like
His house burned down, his wife's gone. He's probably a little bit like in a
Wow.
state of shock.
Yeah, he's just like...
And then here's like a green portal opening up.
This is normal.
That's 3 successes.
Wow.
Yeah.
This luck is for Leanne, but more importantly for Echo. Hashtag Leanne.
Dang.
Seriously.
So as he's holding up Echo,
Bobby.
and you see like a little bit of blood from the gunshot wound appearing on the dog's stomach.
Bobby, please. You can't do this. Think about Ellie. Think
As soon
about all of
as
us.
soon as you say Ellie's name, he starts to shake a little bit.
I want to die for the dog.
Okay, roll body.
Whoa.
Straight body.
Straight.
Girl, look at that body.
Straight body.
God, I've never want to see my...
No successes.
Oh.
I'm
Anchor
using a
more.
luck on my goddamn
Using
dog.
one of your lucks. Great.
Yay.
Yes, that's 2
Ooh.
successes. 3
Wow.
successes.
Real good.
Great.
Yep. Thank you for the lucks.
His hand shakes. He drops Echo as you dive and grab Echo. And with
Bye.
you on the ground, he picks you up
Oh,
and
jeez.
just walks you towards the green portal.
Oh, no. Where?
As
Please.
it wraps around and
No.
Ellie's father sitting there as his house burns.
Oh.
And you hear a fire truck in the distance. We cut to Ellie in her cell. At this point, what do you want to do with the 100? Broken or a shift?
I'll take a broken. We already got a shift, so I'll take an
So
auto
you
success.
you have an auto success. You are now going to also suffer a condition at one point.
Yes.
So, and I
Thank you for
believe-
that.
Yes, thank you very much. And I think with that, boys, did we reach 250?
Dang.
Should be.
What? Yes. Yep, great. Awesome. So we are going to get to our extended trouble. So we cut to Leanne.
no.
We cut to Ellie in her cell.
Uh-oh.
Ellie is now Leanne.
That's the extended trouble.
Oh.
Uh,
We fused.
as her cell door opens. And I'm going to put a timer on the extended trouble.
Oh, snap.
Who's there?
The smoke billows into the room.
Who's there?
You hear footsteps. But they don't sound like feet wearing shoes. They sound like naked feet on concrete.
Is there anywhere for me to hide in the cell or like kind of get like an advantage on, like on the side of the door or like?
There's
Or
maybe
no?
some shadows.
Okay, Ellie's gonna hide in the shadows.
As the approaching feet get closer and closer. And in peeks in his head the other Bobby. The more emaciated, sad boy Bobby.
Sad boy Bobby.
Oh my God.
Can I? Is that you, sad boy Bobby?
Shh, they'll hear us.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to get us to get out of here. I'm trying to escape.
Okay, sounds good.
I've been trying for 8 days.
Wait, it's been 8 days.
How long has it been for you?
I don't know. Do I know how long it's been for me?
I think it's probably felt like an hour. At
Yeah,
most.
it's I think it's an hour 30 minutes.
I don't know. Time works differently here.
Maybe we can use that to our advantage.
Maybe. Aren't you gonna come with me?
Yeah.
as you start to follow him. We're going to get to our first trouble.
Oh,
As you suddenly hear from the hallway you two are about to go into.
What?
Dropping down from the shadows is a more hallway-sized version of one of those tentacle creatures.
Oh.
And the tentacles are not dissimilar to the ones you saw in the trunk.
Ooh.
Not you! Again! I turned to Sad Boy. Have you fought one of these things before?
No!
Well, okay, let's run.
Great, you are going to roll move.
Ooh, and I have one condition. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that's 2 dice for Ellie. As opposed to 3. Ooh, I'm going to use that one luck.
Great.
Oh, thank you for the luck. Oh, no. Please. Yes.
So, the first trouble roll, you were successful. You start to make your way down the hallway. Sad Boy Bobby trailing behind. Again, he's kind of emaciated, not going to be as fast. You could try to help him, grab him by the hand, or
Leave him behind.
leave him behind. Hope he's been here for 8 days, maybe.
You can't be Dark Ellie yet.
Oh.
She's gonna help. She's gonna reach out for his hand and help him out because she helps out. She helps out people.
As he's like looking like petrified and frightened, as you grab his hand.
Give me your hand.
But he
Come
does
with
start.
me if you
He
want to
does
live.
start to slow you down because it is added weight. So you are going to now roll.
1 move dice.
No, you're gonna roll. This is gonna be comprehend. Are you able to kind of like figure out holding on to this weight and finding your way through this dark hallway as this
Okay.
creature's coming forward?
Okay.
Uh-oh.
That's a fail.
That's a fail. Great. That's a fail on a trouble roll. So you are going to suffer a condition as the creature smashes both of you against the wall with its large tentacle.
Fuck. And you don't have the luck.
I don't have a luck. All right, I'm gonna take injured. I'll take injured.
Take injured.
I've got 2 conditions left until I'm broken.
As it
Me
smashes,
too.
as it smashes both of you against the wall. And Sad Boy Bobby, holding onto the tentacle, looks over at you. Run!
I'm not gonna leave you.
Yes, you are. As he turns and jumps on the creature.
Oh.
Okay. Thanks. I like another version of you, and I'm sure that we would become really good friends.
Is this supposed to make... As the tentacle wraps around him and brings it close as you see him get thrown into this creature's mouth. Roll move.
Gone.
Guess what's... Oh, I have 2 conditions now, so only it's 1 move dice.
You got it. I believe.
I mean, I do have an auto success, but I want to save it for
Oh,
something.
do you?
Oh, I threw the dice somewhere.
Fuck this.
Let's say my auto success.
So wait, have we established that Bad Boy Bobby and Sad Boy Bobby are different dimension Bobbies?
Oh, we're going to get into that.
Yeah, no,
I just
not-
the way she reacted said that I like a different
Yeah.
version of you. Yeah, I didn't know that was established or not.
Ah, it's a fail. Can
It's a fail. What?
Can I use my auto success?
No.
Do you want to use it right now?
No, I don't.
Great. So then, as the thing crunches down, you get hit with blood in the face.
Oh.
I am now upset. Great, 1 more condition, and I
Crunches
fail my roll.
Fantastic. So you are now out of the extended trouble. You did suffer 2 conditions.
He's dead.
Oop, one moment.
So.
Hashtag Ellie here to help keep you alive.
Please.
It's a little late.
So guess what? Extended troubles are the worst.
Sure. And we just lost Sad Boy
And if someone
Bobby,
wants more,
apparently.
you can 250 it to get an extended trouble.
Not worth it.
So I will say, once 500 hits, it'll be an Echoplex.
Okay.
And if we get to 750, that'll be another extended trouble.
Sure.
Great.
So, covered in blood.
Ah!
At that point, we now cut to a room with the 3 of you being dropped in. And if you were to see this room, there's 1 window and a green flame burning
Y'all go
And
as
through.
outside-
far as the eye can see.
Y'all came through this portal too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Leanne.
Bobby brought me.
Bobby brought me too. He tried to take Echo. I didn't know what he was doing.
Are we in the dimension where
You sure are.
people are? Whoa.
Oh,
Wait.
Oh no! Sorry, no. You are now in the non.
There's something
basically
different about you.
the commons non-place. I will call it the common
Okay.
non-place.
Okay.
The comment
Okay.
not play.
And I will say, you do start feeling something. It's almost like a darkness.
Uh-oh.
Whatever. This is all fucking Ellie's fault. You know that her mom got kidnapped?
Yeah, I'm so mad at her, but I tried to call them, and Bobby was over there attacking them.
Well, you know, you were the one who was like, yeah, Ellie's good. And now how smart do you feel? Like you've chose the right friend.
I chose a
We're
better
all,
friend.
We're all friends.
Yeah. Well, a friend wouldn't put her mother in danger, wouldn't date a horrible person.
Well, maybe I'm not friends with any of y'all.
Well, I'm not your friend.
Well, we're not your friend either.
Leanne notices someone spray paint Ethan rules, and underneath it in chalk someone has scribed "When is Ethan?" Do you reach out and touch it? Wouldn't it be nice if it was real? Maybe leave it alone. Could be #trouble.
So, Leanne, while you're telling her to calm down, there's a glimmer behind Chrissy.
What are you
You're-
looking at?
Yeah, you're still
Just
dark.
calm
Move.
down.
Move.
Fuck you!
Move out the way.
Serious?
Bitch, make me move.
I push her.
Roll body. Force, actually, roll force.
Oh, force. Even better. Forgot that I am. There you go.
I'm gonna
That
die
is
in
one
this
success.
episode.
What'd you get?
One. Success.
So she goes and she.
Don't I get to push back?
You are dark if you want to do so.
I'd like to. Does that mean I have to get no successes?
Yeah, actually, yeah, that's the way the dark worked.
Okay, great.
That's the way the darkness works.
So that's going to be a body, and because you are dark, even though you had suffered conditions and such, and you had lost dice, I'm going to give you full dice.
Excellent.
Dark you has full dice.
But I cannot get.
cannot get
Single
success.
And it's just body, not force.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
it's
body.
the same thing. Well, unfortunately, I'm OP right now. That's 2 successes. 2 sixes.
So she pushes you aside. You try and like kind of fight it, but it's just too
bitch.
she's too
Are you-
powerful.
I
you
use the
feeling
weight of
okay?
Echo, yeah, to like.
Yeah,
sort of
you,
like-
she does have Echo.
Yeah,
Who
I
like
think so.
when she pushes you to the side, Echo looks and goes, "Oh!" like in your face.
All right, Echo. All right, we got it. It's fine. We're fine. And I
As
look
you-
at the
And
yeah.
you see it spray paint, and the spray paint says, "Ethan rules" with a Z! Exclamation point.
I think Ethan was here. Ethan.
It looks like his spelling.
Yeah, right. It's
But
like
you-
looks like a 5-year-old wrote it. You know.
You
And
mean
then
that pussy that took my space?
Well, maybe I wish he was here instead of you.
Yeah, I wish I wasn't here and he was
Same.
here.
Same. All right. Go.
And underneath that,
Lee.
in different handwriting, it says, "When is he? When is Ethan?"
Oh. When? Oh. Ricky.
And the words start to move on the wall.
Ricky, you see that?
Yeah, I do. What the? Touch it.
You touch it, great. You're in a trouble. And as soon as you do, it's almost like the words start going up your arm
not
and
again.
wrapping around
Ah.
like an evil tattoo. And a snake head pops out.
Wow.
My name's Ricky. I'm here to save the fucking day. I'm the big bad Ricky.
Shut up.
So-
Shut up.
Yeah.
You're in a trouble. This snake tattoo is going for your face.
Sure.
You're gonna have to try and roll out of this.
Okay.
It's gonna be. Oh, how do you want to do that? Do you want to just grab it? Do you
I-
want to talk to it? What do you want to do?
You want to talk to the snake?
Are you
feel-
Harry Potter?
I feel like I would try to.
Here's half for someone to be #evil. Whoever finishes this off can pick who.
Oh.
Spicy.
I feel like with my other hand I would try to grab it and pull it off, or
Great,
try
that's-
at least.
Okay, great. So that's gonna be. I'm gonna.
Sure.
That's gonna be a force. It's gonna be a force. Can you pull a tattoo off your own arm?
Ooh, that's the question.
That is a question.
And you got 2 more minutes of evil.
Fuck you!
Because we've never seen it.
Uh.
#evil Leanne.
Oh.
It's So let this roll finish.
Oh,
2
my.
successes.
2 successes. Ricky grabs onto this tattoo and he pulls it off his arm. And what do you do with it now that it's like this wiggling kind of air?
Throw it through the window into the fire.
Great. That's going to be force. So while
Yes.
you're doing that, Leanne, you start to feel this feelings coming over you. This anger, this Chrissy saying fuck you and all these things.
Too bad it didn't bite your face off, Ricky.
I
Give yourself over to the dark side.
I throw Echo.
Where?
I just throw him away from me, just like.
No!
As the dog. Whoop.
I think hashtag evil Leanne has some things to say to Chrissy.
Uh-oh.
So, Leanne, you are now going to be evil double the amount of time as Chrissy, which is going to be 10,
Wow.
10 minutes. 10 minutes of
Whoa.
evil. So you throw the puppy, and he just kind of like full body on the concrete skids as he then stands and like looks at you in this confusion that a dog only can.
No.
And you were successful?
Yeah.
Snake goes
Way
through the
successful.
snake goes through the fire, lands, and it's like you see the smoke.
Yeah. Oh.
I am so tired of you, and I grab.
And you're out of the trouble.
I grab Christy. I by the throat.
Yeah, am I?
You're like, ugh!
You think that you are so smart, and you think that you know it all, and then I squeeze it tighter. And do you think that you should be here? Do you think you deserve to be here?
Now, hold on.
And you're now out of evil.
Because you're here, Ethan is not here. I would throw her on the ground.
Oh, God!
Roll force.
Choke
Roll
slam.
force.
Choke slam. That is 1 success.
So
Wait,
that's a
you're
fail.
dark.
Yeah, you're dark.
Oh,
so
got
it's
it.
a
Oh, yeah.
fail.
Okay, so that's a fail. I got a fail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you were
But
able to
I'm
at
gonna
least
use
like
that luck.
Yeah.
You were,
I'm using
oh,
that
you're
luck.
using the luck.
I'm using that luck on this.
bitch.
Evil luck. I like it.
Evil luck.
This one's supposed to be there.
Damn it! Darn.
Damn.
So you weren't able to choke slam her, but you were able to kind of like
Okay.
get her a little off her feet a bit and bring her back down.
Yeah, let go.
What the hell is going on with you? Both of you.
It's her fault that Ethan isn't here. It's her fault that Ellie went through over there. It's her fault that Ellie
That's
left
not
to
what
go.
you told us.
It is her fault that Ellie left because Ellie wanted to be with her boyfriend because she's always ostracizing her. Always. And then I kick her in the
Leanne.
I kick her in the shin.
Oh my gosh! Leanne's just like the Hulk, and she just
roll move.
beats people up.
Sure.
She uses that.
Her
move.
poor dog. Are we forgetting that she threw her dog? She threw her. She 1 second.
Uh-oh, yeah.
Ah,
that's a
I
fail
got
again.
one. Damn it.
You're
Okay.
too OP.
I try to trip Leanne, but in a nice disabling way. Because I'm on the floor, right? Or no, I didn't get body slammed, but I want to trip her like in a kind way.
Okay, I'll give you a sneak.
All right, I do have a problem with my body.
I do have
I don't have
my
one.
body.
All right, I'm gonna use my.
I really like the different shades of everybody's evil
look.
characters.
I know.
I'm sure it'll be brought out in us in different ways. Well, I officially broke my good old streak, so
Okay.
unsuccessful. And thank you for the luck.
Fantastic. So you try and trip her, and all you do is like nudge her with your foot.
Leanne.
So she looks down,
All right, guys, just let's separate, okay?
and you start to hear Echo growling.
Uh-oh. Don't fight your dog.
I flick him on the nose.
I was gonna say he's not looking
Wow.
towards you, but I'm gonna allow that. He's looking towards the doorway, so all you did was flick him. He wasn't even at you,
Aw.
but he's looking towards the doorway and growling.
Stop growling.
And
Wait,
then
I
you
think
hear,
something's-
why'd you flick your dog?
Who
Wait,
said that to me?
What was that?
Wait, what was the thing that the
What?
person said? Why'd you?
Flick.
Oh,
weird,
something.
different things.
Little different.
Why'd you flick your dog?
Because he's being loud and we're trying to do something.
Who's there?
Who are you?
And coming out of the shadows is skinny sad boy Bobby.
Sad boy, Bobby.
I've been lost for 3 days,
Well,
trying to find my way through here.
Where are we?
I don't know. I think it's like the Commons home or something. Time works weird.
I go
around
and
here.
I jump on him and I start choking him. 'Cause I'm pissed.
wow.
Yeah.
Great.
Wow.
That's gonna be
It's
just.
Bobby! Bobby!
I'm
Just-
sorry, real
just-
quick. Can I roll to see if she's green right now?
Is she great? Sure.
No, I'm
investigate,
kidding. I'm
investigate.
kidding for the Hulk.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought I
I
meant
got it.
for the common. Because of the green flame.
Oh, that's.
I thought you were painting
no.
something. Instead, you're doing a bit.
Are we shocked? No.
Okay, so there you're gonna roll just body.
Okay, just Body. Here, I won't use my Memo's next. That's
Ooh.
one success.
Darn it.
You know what?
So as you
I'm using the last luck.
Wow.
okay?
This guy needs to learn a lesson. Ah, damn it! Mega and cheeky, I couldn't use your luck.
You're too OP.
I only have
You're
4.
too successful.
And so you try and jump for him. You. And he backs up just enough that you land, but you don't get on him.
It is your fault that Ellie left, because she felt bad for you. And she felt bad
Wait.
for the other Bobby, too.
Is it
Wait, what?
everyone's fault?
Hold on. Have you seen Ellie?
No,
Bless you.
it's very dusty in here.
Where?
Do you know where we are?
He said he doesn't.
Like the commons.
I mean, like in general. I know.
I don't.
Where in time?
Yeah.
This place makes no sense.
So then where? Where? What are you doing here? How long have you been here?
I think like 3 days.
3 days?
3 or
we,
4.
We just got here.
How do you not know?
Do you see the sun out in that window? Am I
There's
wearing a
semblance
watch?
of time.
All right. Just take us to where you just came from. So we'll try to help you. We'll try to get out of here.
Okay, come on.
She needs a chill pill.
And he runs into the shadow through the door. And did you guys follow him?
So the door's just open?
Yeah. Did you guys follow him? He's gone.
Hmm.
Bobby?
I totally picture this place like that crazy staircase
Escher.
for the
Yeah.
Escher, yeah.
Labyrinth.
Yep. Labyrinth.
And as you guys turn and you say Bobby, you hear the sounds of Ellie struggling.
Do you guys hear that?
Yeah. Who's that?
I
Yes,
think
I do.
I think that's Ellie.
Is that Ellie? All right. Let's go.
Why are you laughing?
As you guys start making your way down, and you see this, just the back of this tentacle creature, and the tentacles moving around,
Oh God.
and you continue to hear struggle.
Do you have your gun?
I do, but if Ellie's in that thing, we can't shoot it.
I don't know if things work the same here.
It doesn't matter. I take the gun from Ricky and I start shooting.
Guess what, guys? I'm gonna die tonight. I'm gonna die tonight. I'm gonna die tonight.
I'm allowing it. Roll sneak to avoid getting hit.
With my, let's see, so that'd be normally 4 dice. Can I use, I mean, I'm not, what's our rule on items? If I have my item on me, do I use those extra dice, or is it only if I'm like, using my item in that situation?
If you have your item on you, I would say you can use it.
Okay, yeah, 'cause she had her sharp wizard on her last time.
Yes.
Okay, good. Minus 3 dice. Yeah, I'm at 3 dice, so that would have been 1 dice. Ellie, don't get shot. Ellie, don't get shot. Ellie, don't get shot.
Oh, that was 1 success. Boom, boom, as these bullets go past you.
What are you doing?
This creature lets you go and falls on its back.
Here.
As you now see
I give
Leanne with the gun.
I give the gun back to Ricky.
Leah, why did you shoot me? You could have shot me.
I wasn't shooting.
I'm gonna go help Ellie up, and I'm gonna whisper to her, "We have problems. Our friends are
When do we not?
well,
Great.
These are new.
Also, hi, good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Where's my parents?
I slap Ellie.
I don't know. I don't know anything.
Say again.
I slap Ellie.
Roll force.
This is the best Leanne.
Do I have to roll against it?
See how she does.
Dark Leanne always gets 6s.
So you roll, you bring the hand up, and right when you're about to hit her, poof, a light takes you all in. And suddenly you're in a world, but a different world.
In a world. Where are we? Where are we? What's that on my throat?
And as you sit up, you are in. It looks like the Boulder Woods,
Oh,
but it's really bright.
We're in town.
And you see in the distance the dart, but the dart is yellow instead of blue.
Wait.
And as you guys look over at Chrissy, and you see Chrissy has a 5 o'clock shadow, short hair,
Yeah.
no boobs.
Oh my gosh.
Hey. Hey. What's going on? Whoa! You're a chick!
And Ricky is
Gorgeous.
I've blossomed.
a gorgeous lady.
What the hell?
Hey, my God. Let me feel.
You're still evil.
No, yeah, but I'm a dude though.
Yeah.
So yeah, like.
Dude, Leanne, you look hot.
I've never felt this kind of strength before.
And you're 6'8" when you stand up.
You, and then I pick Ellie up.
Fuck.
I'm actually gonna like pick her up because I'm stronger now. So I'm like, are you boy or girl?
I'm a dude.
Yeah, you're
what,
a dude.
What do I look like? What do I look like, Mr. GM?
George.
Oh.
Oh, hot damn.
Oh no. And then I see that she looks like George, and I start squeezing tighter.
Leanne,
stop it!
I punch Leanne in the face to try and stop her.
Roll body.
Da 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 da.
You're a liar.
I don't have luck. I fail.
As you try and punch, but because she's she's
confused.
6'8", she's just
giant.
like
Fucking
it's like
gigantic.
nothing. It's like you just hit a
Yeah.
brick wall. You even hurt your hand a little
Oh,
bit.
God.
Why
Oh.
are you doing this, Leanne?
Why do you lie?
And we're at 10 minutes. The evil has left.
Leanne, stop.
I drop her.
Where the fuck is the dog?
Where the hell are we?
What is
You
What
see
is
a
happening?
cat. A cat walks out.
Echo, is that you?
Wait, only boy dogs and girl cats.
I scoop him up. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Falls asleep in your arms.
I didn't mean to do that to you.
What is that thing?
It's Echo. It's Echo. It's a cat.
Okay, first of all, hi. Good to see everyone.
Is
What the heck is going on? And where the hecky are we?
I don't know. This is weird. I don't like being this tall. It's awkward.
Leanne, why were you beating me up?
I don't know. It was someone came over me and you know what? Maybe you deserve to be beat up. Okay?
Whoa, Leanne. Whoa, Leanne. I know we all got a little hot-tempered back there, but we're all together now, and maybe Ellie's not going to be so crazy and run off from us. Whoa, you look like George.
Yeah.
Why are you so
exactly like
nice as a guy?
I just
Real
think
calm, real calm.
my testosterone's kind of leveling me out right now, and I have to say,
I'm so confused.
you're so beautiful.
Thanks.
As you hear a moped, like motorcycle, driving on the road, it stops. This person takes off the helmet, looking over, undoes their hair, and it's that perfect 80s slow-mo. Bad bitch Brittany.
Oh my
She
God.
looks over. Eddie, we're going to be late for school, babe.
1 second. Okay, I don't believe that we just got out of wherever we were. We were so easily.
Is this a vision?
It doesn't feel like a vision. This feels real.
Make out with her.
Okay. I guess that's you know what? That's a good test. Okay, rush you. Let's see. Ellie
Get the
feels
hell out of here.
Ellie feels real sad because like her last interaction with Bobby was not good. He was
Yeah.
evil.
Sure.
They look at Bobby or Brittany.
Brittany.
Do you remember what happened yesterday?
We went to the mall.
Yeah, and then you turned.
We saw the Mouse Kings.
It's the Cat Queens.
We're not going to argue about this. I'm done arguing with you about that.
But the Common came and the Common got us. And you got activated like some kind of weird sleeper agent.
And we went through a
You
portal.
were like brainwashed or something.
Babe, they can't activate me anymore, remember? After we did that and this big light hits you guys as you end up back in the hallway, back as your normal selves.
I knew it!
Oh,
I
Yeah.
knew it!
The dog is a dog again.
I knew it!
Check,
cuter as a
check,
cat.
check all our parts. Okay, everything's where it should be.
That was super weird though. That's
stop
never
putting your hands
happened
down
before.
your pants, all right? It's gone.
What's gone? Your attitude?
Not just my attitude.
Listen, okay, that was weird.
Yeah.
And I guess we can go to different. That was real. That was real.
Oh, it looks like we have now gotten to Evil Ricky.
Ooh. Like right now?
Yep.
Listen,
the chat
that,
has paid for Evil Ricky, so let me just set the clock
Oh
and
my.
go.
look, that was weird, but like, okay, Leanne, you're right. I'm sorry. I did heck up. I messed up.
No, you fucked up.
Yeah, you
Oh.
fucked up big time.
Okay,
Again.
yes. Okay, I know, but
It's kind of like a recurring theme.
Ricky,
Well-
you were just the person on my side here, and now you are like on my case.
I'm on my side.
Okay, what is with everyone's mood swings today?
It's
Ricky,
called being a teenager.
Hold on. where's-
We've been friends long enough that I would know your mood cycles,
Hello?
and this is weird.
Ricky?
Would you half the time you're not even here, or you're dark Ellie? How would you know?
So you got an attitude now. Great, cool, awesome. Cool. Oh man, this is your boyfriend, Chrissy. Man, he's super nice. I'm sorry. Look, I'm just trying to apologize. Just let me apologize.
Ellie, don't make fun of my boyfriend when your boyfriend literally has held your mother captive and lit your house
What?
on fire.
What?
I'm just saying, you have incurred a lot of problems for us.
Wait,
This
what
is good.
happened
Keep
to my
going, keep
family and my
going.
house and my mom?
I don't
Step
know.
aside. I pull Christy, Ellie forward. Calm down. I don't know what's going on, but your mother was tied up in my kitchen.
The last time you saw her, was she okay?
No, frankly.
Was Bobby there?
Yes.
Picked a real winner, didn't you?
Jesus, Leanne.
Leanne, I'm sorry. Look, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I thought I was. Look, I really. That's the first time I've.
Well, let's go back to Ellie's mom. She was tied up. Was she hurt? Was she bleeding at all?
What the? What?
Just trying to get a sense of what the situation
I,
was.
I don't think we need to over examine the situation and
I mean,
freak
Ellie needs to
Ellie.
know all the details.
No, she doesn't.
No, I don't.
Well, oh, no. You don't. We gotta go help her, but
Leanne, I'm sorry. I really
you know what? We'll talk about it later, all right?
We need to figure out how to get out of here. Because the only
Yes,
way we're going to be of
right now.
any help is to figure out how to deactivate Bad Boy Bobby, get your mom free, and maybe set back time, for God's sakes.
Echo. I really need your help, and I want to think that Meemaw sent you to me for a reason.
Does the dog
He
talk to
licks
you
your,
often?
he licks your face.
Aww.
#shift. The gang finds themselves in a studio at a table with papers, lots of dice, headsets, and sitting across from someone that looks a lot like Deputy Rice. Matt's there too, but we'll just ignore him.
Who's Matt?
Echo licks your face, and then a light goes around you guys as you suddenly find yourselves sitting around a table, and all you can see is the table. There's papers in front of you, but otherwise it's completely dark around. You're not sure if you're in an open area, if you're in a room, or what this place is.
Hello?
Hey,
What is this
Hello?
bullshit?
can you hear me?
I can hear you. What?
What?
Oh, shh.
These are super uncomfortable.
As
What is this?
Can I try and read the papers?
yeah,
What do the papers say?
it's gibberish. But if you look, everyone's paper's different kinds of gibberish. Are you putting the papers together?
Yes.
It does start to spell out something.
Give us your papers! Give us your papers!
Shh, stop screaming. I can hear you really loudly in these things. But I can't hear you when I take them off.
What, are you going to figure out some secret code?
Ricky, do
Some
you want to
magic
help?
to
Do you
how
want to
we're gonna
help?
get out of here?
Do you want to help?
Ricky, are you?
You're usually one of the nicest people here.
I mean, it doesn't look like anything to me.
Jesus, Ricky!
And when you put it together, it spells out you boyb.
You boy, which is the letters
You boy.
Y.
YBBOB.
It's Bobby.
You
Yeah.
boy, wait.
I thought
Turn
it
it
was like
around. Make sure.
It's Bobby.
It's Bobby.
It's Bobby.
And as soon as you say that, a hand comes through the table with a bullet hole in it. And it grabs Ellie and pulls her through the table.
Not again!
And as
Typical
you
Ellie.
go falling, as you look, you see this table is almost like there's an endless, like a Looney Tunes, like it just goes down.
Oh, I hate you, Ellie. Come on, Echo. And I grab Echo. We dive in
Go
after.
diving down.
I do?
She does. What do you do?
Do I see Deputy Rice?
Oh yeah, Deputy Rice.
He's eating a big bowl of spaghetti.
Aww. Is he doing okay?
Mentally.
I look down. I look back at Ricky. And I jump in.
And now you're alone with spaghetti eating Deputy Rice and a boy sitting behind you on the couch waving that you didn't know was there before.
Oh gosh.
I'm out of here.
That literally made me nervous for a second. Like, Matt had like snuck in the room, and I didn't notice.
And as soon as you jump through, your evil disappears. And that is 5 minutes. Thank you, everybody.
Asshole.
And I think, boys, have we hit 500 for the Echo? All right.
Oh, sick.
So as you guys start to fall, even though gravity doesn't work this way in this weird dimension, it does.
Sure.
You all start to catch up to each other.
It's like Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah, it's very Alice in Wonderland.
Hey.
And Bad Boy Bobby is holding Ellie.
I'm trying to like.
What the-
I'm like pulling myself towards like his face.
Yeah, you can do that.
I grab his face. What are his eyes?
Blank. Like his pupils and everything, but they're otherwise.
I try kissing him again, because that worked last time.
Roll
That's the power of love, baby.
contact.
Contact. That's a good Daft Punk song from Random Access Memories. Oh, and I literally can't roll that because I have 3 conditions and 2 dice.
I think then
Shit.
you're allowed to roll the 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
You roll.
Oh nope, that's not. Oh wait, I have a luck. I'm gonna use my luck and kiss my boyfriend.
Wait a minute.
You're gonna try it.
Doesn't work.
As you try and kiss him, guys go from like vertical to horizontal, falling straight. And next to you, an Echoplex next, falling.
This is like Mario. We're like falling to the
open
side.
it! Open it!
Maybe it can do something to help us.
Please, please.
Oh,
open it
you're
quickly.
in good spirits now?
What?
I
You open it up, and inside is a blue potion.
Blue. Blue's good. Blue is good.
Blue's good. Blue's good. Blue's good.
You mean?
I take it.
You okay?
How close am I to Bad Boy Bobby?
About 10 feet.
Can I like push to get to him?
No, but Ricky and Leanne could try and push you towards him.
Push me towards Bad Boy Bobby.
Okay, I pushed her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Force.
Force.
Huge. We're like really good
Yeah.
at force.
Usually. We'll see.
Yeah.
If I use this auto success, I will be officially broken because I will suffer my 4th condition.
Are you? Oh, I got one.
I got one.
Push.
Evenly.
Yeah.
I uncork the bottle, and I reach for his mouth, and I go to force the blue potion down his throat.
Great. As Bad Boy Bobby
Hurry, Chrissy.
drinks it, he lets go of Ellie. And for a brief second, you see his eyes turn back to normal as he vanishes into the darkness, falling.
We have a talk. We have to do.
I wasn't gonna waste that on you just for you to go away.
Light as you guys appear back in the hallway
Which?
next to the
That
dead
worked.
creature that
Oh,
is
shit.
starting to smell.
Be-
As Echo
everybody
walks
okay?
over
Oh,
and
yeah,
starts
got
chewing
Echo.
on parts of it.
No. And I pick him up. God, what? Get that out of your mouth. Oh my God. What dead body is it again?
Can I examine this creature?
The
Tentacle
tentacle.
creature.
Oh, God.
To see if it has any kind of
Sorry.
weaknesses beside, or like if any kind of, I guess I want to examine this creature to see which of its senses it relies on.
Great. Roll investigate.
Because I have an idea if what I think. Okay, so that's 4 dice. Then oh, I got my sharp wizard. That's right. It's because I'm gonna make a note of this, so now
Sure.
I'm really using my item.
Sound like Bobcat Goldway.
That's not a success. Darn it!
As you
Dang
walk over and you grab the thing,
Oh, no.
you lift a little bit, and it starts to melt.
No!
Ellie, did you see Sad Boy Bobby?
Yeah, he threw himself at a creature.
What?
Yeah,
Wait,
he got. Last time I saw him, he told me to run, and he was getting chomped on by like one of these things.
This is not the same one.
Wait, but he appeared
it?
in our.
Time is funny here.
I
He
know, but
appeared
is
in
this
our
the same one?
cell.
Yep.
We had just talked to him before all of that.
Wait, how good of you? Wait. Did he say anything? Did he give you a time signature? Did he tell you how long he was there for?
3
3
days?
days?
3 days, he told us.
Like this
What
one?
did he tell me? 8 hours?
8
Or-
days.
8 days.
He told you.
Because we need.
Oh, I heard a soft
Whoa.
voice.
Was that?
Oh.
Was that Bobby?
Because you need this
Ooh,
shift
thank you so
shift to
much.
Bean World.
Yes, shift to Bean World. So as you say,
I'm so glad we used that as an example.
you're like, he told me 8 days. This light hits. As you guys suddenly appear
Roy.
in a kitchen.
Wow, this is getting real
Great.
exhausting.
This is real fun. I love it here. Super A+. plus.
I just
And
want to go home and play with my
Get some-
dog.
Ellie,
Get
you look
something to eat.
over and you see someone opening a can. Maybe it's your mother. Echo walks up and he's a big old garbanzo that barks.
Echo, was that you?
As the creature opening this can opens it up. Anybody want any human? It starts pouring little humans into a boiling pot of water, and you just hear, "Oh God!" And they get a big spoon.
No!
This is the worst one.
Those are
arguably the worst thing!
As you turn and you see
Maybe
Chrissy,
maybe a boy again!
Chrissy, you see a reflection of yourself, and you're a giant pinto bean with makeup. What the fuck?
I'm a human being.
Oh my God.
I can't.
Wait, is this a vision? And I smack her.
Roll force.
You're not evil anymore.
This.
I
we've
don't take
never,
kindly to
We've
abuse.
literally never seen anything this crazy.
Congratulations, we have hit 750, which means an extended trouble, which means you two are still human.
Is that 2 extended troubles or is the 500 the Echoplex not in
500 Echo, so now we're at
So it's
extended
alternating.
trouble.
One
Thank
success.
you. Okay,
We're still
thank you everyone who's donated to the
Yes.
show. It's 8 o'clock and we're already at 750.
That's huge.
That's great.
So I'm going to make it that you two are human in a
Oh,
world
no.
of beings that eat humans.
Oh wait, so I'm a bean also?
You're
Do I
also-
realize that as I'm trying to?
Yeah,
Is he-
because you
is he a
realize
black-eyed
you
pea?
have this weird floating hand with no connection to it.
Ah!
You're not attractive in this state.
You're a jelly bean.
Oh, he is
my
attractive.
God.
He's the best kind of bean.
Yeah.
That's kind of cute.
I guess.
Is that you, Ricky?
Wait. I have an arm.
You're human. I have arms too.
Wait, they eat humans in this world.
As the bean that was cooking humans turns and looks and goes, Yum! Yum! It starts running
No.
towards you. Its maw opens up as these massive sharp
It's
teeth.
Ma.
Yeah, I go. And
Yummy, yummy!
I go to super kick the bean in the face.
Great.
What its face, where its face would be.
Fantastic. Roll move.
All right.
Is it a male bean or a female bean?
Oh, it's, you know what? They are gender neutral.
Okay, that makes sense.
I'm
beans
all out
are
of luck.
gender
Thank you for the 3 lucks that I got earlier. That was huge, big, and cheeky. I see you guys. All right, that is.
I love how you rolled 6s, all 6s when you were dark. And
Yep,
Sure.
and I can't.
That's
get
what
one
happened
now.
to me too.
So what happened?
Nothing. So
Nothing.
I go.
So you go try to super kick and all you do is slap your leg.
Wait, it's a trouble. Does she suffer a condition?
She sure does.
Oh.
So the bean lands on top of you.
Come on.
This bean lands on top of you and tries to take a bite.
Ugh.
I try to distract it,
Ellie, do something, please.
Wow.
yelling at it.
Oh, do some more.
Great,
yell at it.
cool. So that's gonna be. I'm gonna roll. That's gonna be charm. It's gonna be charm. Try and get its attention.
I thought
Great,
it was
so
gonna be
that's
super cool,
2
like
plus
how I
2.
see in wrestling.
'Cause
Charm
I
the
have,
beam.
I have to roll 2 dice just if I don't have any right. Yeah. Great. Nice sharp wizard.
You got it.
Nope, I don't distract this bean.
Hey!
So what did you try to do?
Hey, big stupid bean!
Oh no.
Get off of her!
So because this is a trouble, you're suffering a condition. And you're suffering a condition.
And Ellie is officially broken and will now fail
Uh-oh.
all.
Oh.
Hey, does anyone with lead abilities want to heal me?
Going over to the bean boy. What do you want to try and do?
Maybe I can speak its language.
Okay.
Its bean language.
Charm.
Okay. I imagine that's what.
Bad bean.
Trying to-
This is grossing me out.
Nope.
Nope. Great. So you go. And this bean does.
Ricky, what are
It
you
looks at you
doing?
for half seconds. Like what?
Mr.
And then goes
Bean.
back.
Ricky, I'm injured, exhausted, scared, and upset, and I don't know what you're doing.
Mr. Bean.
This giant jelly bean.
Mr. Bean, forgive
Worth
me.
a shot.
These people are foreigners, and they just don't understand how we do things in
My favorite Will Smith
America.
song. Bean America.
Bean America.
Bean
Roll a charm.
Ellie, what is she doing?
I don't know.
Bitch, I'm trying to save your life.
I don't know anything anymore.
Yes, bitch. That's 2 successes.
You saying that really speaks to the patriotism of this bean.
Oh,
Feeling like
nice.
it doesn't want to be mean to foreigners. That's a terrible thing to do, and everyone deserves a chance in Bean America. That's what it says on the statue of Bean Liberty.
Everyone
Bring
deserves
me-
a chance in Bean Bear.
Bring me your sick, your poor,
And you're
your
overcooked.
disenfranchised beans.
Huddled beans.
Yeah, your huddled beans, your huddled bean masses. So you successfully got out of the trouble.
Oh, what?
We
Oh, shit, I did.
circle back around, and the bean stands there, and a tear drips down its eye.
Oh,
Because this is an extended trouble, you all still have to roll. Successful at this point.
oh, are you gonna let us go, Mr. Bean?
My humans are burning. As it runs over.
Oh, I wish you hadn't said
You know they're done cooking when they stop screaming.
that.
The real ripe. And just starts like dipping them into plates.
Oh,
Eat.
No. Oh,
Eat.
No.
They're
Eat.
they had a full meal on the fart flight.
Roll. You're gonna roll
Oh no.
charm. Roll charm.
Ooh.
That is mean. Oh my god. I'm
It's awful.
terrified.
Welcome to Bean World.
No, I don't have any blood.
Bean World is
Welcome to
horrible.
Bean
So extended
World.
troubles are the worst thing ever.
Pretty much.
You mean shifts aren't?
Nope.
This has been the hardest game
Oh, thank
we've
God.
played yet.
I got 2.
No. Eat.
Oh no!
Ellie.
I have to, don't I? I can't roll.
We
out of
sure do.
this.
Yep.
What's it like?
Just
Get a big old spoonful of the little humans.
pretend it's like beans.
She didn't even put up a fight. Why did
Broken,
I know.
yes. Oh, right.
In character.
She's not feeling. Ellie, are you okay? Ellie.
As a tear goes down here.
Whoa. Whoop.
Hashtag trouble. Is Jelly Bean Ricky has a bean boozled puke flavored jelly bean?
So because
Why'd you say beans?
and it's regular trouble because you looked over
Sure.
and just saw human Ellie eating little humans, you start to feel real sick. Now you can try and roll out of this. That's gonna
Okay.
be comprehend. Basically, are you able to hold it together to be like,
Great.
no. Think of anything else?
I mean, this doesn't bother me at all. Watching this happen. Nope.
Hashtag Leanne fight. Win.
So you have a so
You have a what?
Failed that.
failed.
A
So he's
what?
got so Ricky is a giant bean, jelly bean, No, no, no. Oh! And all these beans start in the ground as Ellie's just
Are they deboned humans?
Nope. Lots of crunching as we enter back into the light and into that hallway.
Look, and we need some lux really badly. Oh my god.
As you guys
We're
see-
gonna have the worst nightmares.
as we see Ellie, who now knows the taste of flesh. Oop.
Bring your man home. Hashtag Ellie.
Oh.
So I will, with this, because these are chat room incentives, I will allow those rolls, and if they are successful, they are successful.
I still have my auto success too. I've held on to that boy.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Because I know I'm gonna need it. But I mean, if anyone has if anyone has leadership skills or just wants to maybe heal me, that'd be.
If anybody wants to, Uber, if anybody wants to make fan art of Ellie and Bean Ricky, by all means,
I want bad bitch Brittany.
Bad Bitch Brittany on a little
So
more.
It's gotta, has to look like Adam. Though.
I'm Brittany,
like,
bitch.
like a woman version of Adam.
It's such a good idea.
Oh, why did you just say that?
Wow.
You're so bad.
Wait, Adam.
Oh.
On the Reddit, somebody brought up how Bobby should look
Bobby
like
should
me.
Oh,
be-
Bobby should look like Adam. Yes.
Great.
I'm behind that.
Yeah,
So as we were in the hallway,
Oh my god. I haven't been in a relationship for 7 years, and now I know why. I'm just kidding. It's adorable. I fucking love it.
in the hallway,
Free.
you hear this way.
She hears it, right?
You all do.
Who's that? Don't tell me it's Sad Boy Bobby. I thought he's dead.
Ellie, you okay? Ellie,
She just ate humans.
seems
did
to
you hear
keep
that? I
coming
know,
back.
I know, but she didn't have to. And so, oh, Ellie, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry it was mean to you. But I was mad at you.
I deserved it.
I will attempt to lead. We've all seen some terrible things. I'm going to try to get us back together as a group to forge on.
You can
right.
heal with lead, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
but if
Ellie,
If
I deserve it.
ooh, that didn't work. It's not gonna work.
Hold on.
It's not gonna work. It almost
Well,
did.
I got one success, so at least I can maybe give us a pep talk. Guys, this is I don't know what's going on, where we are, what all of the things that we've just seen, but we gotta try to get out of here.
Yeah. Duh.
yes. Ellie, look at me.
Really?
Ellie. I'm sorry for what I
could
said to
succeed.
you.
I know.
I'm so sorry. You're my friend, and I was mad at you, okay?
No, I deserve
No,
it.
no,
I'm
no,
your
no.
friend and I abandoned you, and
No.
now look at all's happened.
It's true. Don't
My
let her
hou-
off the hook so easily. She fucked up, but we can all move on.
I
My
wanna roll
house
to
is on
heal.
fire. My parents are in danger, and my boyfriend caused all of it.
I'm gonna
And
roll
now
to
we're
heal.
stuck in stupid place where we go to Bean Town and I eat actual people. I'm not forgetting that ever.
I wonder if people make you poop like beans do.
I am rolling.
Oh no.
Are
I am
people
rolling,
high in
no.
fiber? I
I'm
don't
rolling
know.
lead. I have 4 dice for heart. I have my 2 for Ethan's ring. I have my or 1 for Ethan's ring. My 2
Great.
for my Meow's necklace, and then my 1 for lead. Ellie, you're gonna be okay, all right? That is 2 successes.
Okay.
Mhm.
Powerful pep talk.
Ellie, listen. This is not your fault. I'm sorry for making you feel that way.
It is my fault, but I want us to get out of this together.
We're gonna get out of this together. All right? For George, for everybody, for Bobby. And we're gonna bring Bobby home. Do you hear me? Bobby's gonna come home and not this Terminator Bobby or whatever the hell he
We
is.
can leave him here.
Okay, Sorry.
What do you mean leave him here?
He's ruined my life. He ruined all of our lives. We're all here because of him. I should have trusted you, Ricky. You were right about him.
That's not true. Ricky likes Bobby, all right?
No, he doesn't. It doesn't.
I'm trying to do something here, and you're
Are you
pissing me
feeling okay?
off.
I'm just saying we have to get out of here.
I understand
We
that.
have to get Bobby out of here, whether she dates him or doesn't, or he's part of the group or he isn't. And some weird little voice is talking to us, and I'm going to roll lead.
Here's going towards shadows #shift because we need to see my beautiful baby face.
Oh no.
What was Shadow's shift?
It's a weird shift.
It's a weird shift. We'll get there.
It's
when
a
we
good
get
one.
there.
It's a good one.
I want to slap some sense into Miss Ailey.
Do it.
Well, I get to roll my lead, right? Or she's
Oh, yeah.
doing.
Well, you can let her roll lead, and then you
Yeah.
can roll for the slap.
Well, I cut her off. Before
It'll be
she's-
with love.
I get it. I need it. I need a good smack to the face. I do. I'm down though. I took away my exhausted. So at least no. I'm gonna take away upset. Upset
'Cause
makes
I can, yeah, 'cause
more
it's
sense
just take away
story-wise. She's
one,
kind of
right?
like coming to. She's like, okay, I'm getting better.
Fuck.
You know what? I have something else.
No dice.
No.
No, okay. You know what?
I mean, a lot of dice, but no sixes.
I'm not going to smack her. I'm going to use my Mima's power, and I'm going to try to heal her.
Oh.
I'm going to put my hands on her back, on her shoulders. And so what would you like me to roll for that? I have one leg thanks to you.
Thanks to Utes.
Youths.
Use
The
guys.
two-
I think it's gonna be
Youths.
empathize.
Empathize, okay.
The two what?
See, that's what I want to work on tonight now, too. I want to get that later. I want to bump
God.
that up.
My fucking tech is out of control.
Empathize, okay.
Out of control. The two Utes.
Leanne, make
Finishing off Shadow Uzumaki's #shift.
Did you just finish it?
Yeah. So, but let's.
2 successes.
Leanne, help me forget the taste of human
I know.
flesh.
It wasn't. It was all. It's not real. It's not real.
Oh.
It's not
It's
real.
not real.
Okay. Do you? All right, Ellie. It's pretty real. You're gonna be okay. It's not real.
As soon as you say it's not real, a light hits, and the four of you are suddenly on a plane. So this is the cast will shift to the black and white colored universe. They're in an airplane, and a giant replacement baby is wandering about. In other words, they're in the airplane episode from Bloodcurdling Tales of Terror, which would be episode 2, I think, of season 2. So, you guys suddenly appear on an airplane, and you're looking around, and you are in black and white.
Aesthetically, great. I don't want to be here though right now.
You feeling better?
I'm feeling better, thank you.
And you hear from the cargo hold, "Mommy!"
Oh my God, I know that voice. Do you remember that psycho child that tried to grab me?
A gigantic baby.
Yes.
From the vision. Wait, are we on an airplane? I've never been on an airplane.
Neither have I.
Really? Military boy?
It wasn't that far from town.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you can please leave your seatbelts connected, you are about to be killed by a giant
Oh, I put my seatbelt on fast. Okay, please, maybe we play along and won't get killed by the giant baby. I don't know.
baby. As you suddenly hear
Where's it coming from? Where's that coming
footsteps
from?
coming from below at first and making their way up.
Up.
Okay.
From the cargo
Okay.
hold.
You ate human beings, and we may have to
Ah!
kill a baby. We may have
We
to
have-
kill a baby.
Hello? You're not making anybody feel better over there?
I'm just saying it might be a reality.
Is Echo here?
As yeah, Echo's still with you guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
As you see, like, coming up in front of you, an airline stewardess. Can I get you anything to drink? Beans, chicken, fish?
We
Did
don't
you say-
drink beans.
Did you say beans?
Do you
chicken,
say
chicken or fish?
Do you think that's drinkable?
A drink, comma, beans, chicken or fish?
Do you have a knife?
Yes, I do. As she opens
Oh
up the
my
drawer
God.
and pulls out this knife that's drenched in blood.
What?
Can you wipe it off?
No.
Okay. I
Sir, beans, chicken, fish,
grab the knife. from her.
weapons? Weapons?
Weapons would be great. Yeah.
Okay, what can I get you?
Didn't you still have that gun with you?
Yeah. Do you have any guns?
Well, let's see. As she opens up her little drawer, and she pulls out a little slingshot. I got this.
Okay.
Right.
Thanks.
Beans, chicken, fish, weapons.
Give me the gnarliest thing you have.
Okay. As she reaches in and pulls out what looks like a mace with a glowing blue ball.
Wow.
There you go.
Yup!
Chicken, fish.
Oh, I'll take a corkscrew.
Oh, I'm sorry, we're out of those. Someone's allergic.
Oh, you
We
got
can
any
bring
broken,
one.
pre-broken bottles or anything like that?
Let's see.
Nothing
Pulls
here
over.
makes sense.
Yes, I do. Little
Thank
broken
you.
bottle.
Thank you.
Broken.
Okay.
And she continues to walk
Bye, lady.
and disappear into the shadows.
What the hell is that? What is that?
I don't know, but I'm tired of these motherfucking babies on this motherfucking plane!
All right.
I am so done with these things!
Come up here, baby.
As the footsteps grow louder, getting closer and closer, turning the corner as the giant replacement baby stands there in all its sweaty, gelatinous glory.
Ugh.
Okay.
I'd like to use my pride. When shit gets real, I don't back down, and Ellie is so done with today. She is very
Nice.
much done. So she just runs up and just like, with everything, every force in her being remaining, she just lands this mace in the face of this baby.
Great.
Jesus.
And it did have a blue,
determined.
and it did have a blue ball.
I didn't have a blue ball.
So as you come down full force, the baby's head splits open,
Ugh.
and you see
I flick the dog's nose.
a green flame flying within.
I try to extinguish. I try to blow it out.
Okay. You blow it out, and as you do, an echoplex appears where the brain would be.
Whoa.
But it's very tiny. It's a very tiny echoplex.
No.
I reach for that thing.
You pull out the echoplex.
I open it.
You open it. And inside... Inside is a puzzle box.
What color is the puzzle box?
Black.
Mm.
Have we messed with a black puzzle
No,
box
I have
before?
not. I don't think so.
Black
we
is
did.
chaos.
We did. We did.
That's how you got all that information.
Was it black?
It was black.
I don't remember that. Okay.
Ellie's gonna try and solve it.
Isn't?
But before she does, she turns to everyone else and says, "I think it's like a video game, and we have to find the blue thing in the level to get out of it. Blue mace, blue potion."
For once, I'm
Blue.
really. I think I get it. I understand.
Echo, I need you to find something blue.
She's gonna start.
Wait,
she's gonna try.
everything's in. Isn't everything in black and white?
It's
It
so
doesn't matter. Echo's
I would
Echo's-
say then it was like Sin City. The green was
So it was
Ah,
like
yeah.
a.
Got
a
it.
s- a
And so
standard
is this
color.
black clearly black, or is it like what
Yeah.
dark blue made? Like, is it really black, or is it?
It's pretty black.
Yeah,
Okay.
got it.
Okay.
Ellie's gonna try and solve it. What do I need to roll?
Ooh, you're going to roll. I think it's going to be comprehend. I think that one's a comprehend.
Okay.
And I will say to the chat, we are $2 away from someone turning evil.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
my.
Oh no.
So with 2's my sharp wizard, take away 3. Math is fun. Math is great. I loved you in math. Let's succeed at a roll. Yay! It worked. My little
Nice.
song worked.
That is great.
Fantastic.
Math is great.
So as you turn the box, and again, like the last one that's black, it's almost like it's rusted. It's harder. It doesn't flow. But there is like, you know when you've gotten something right, because like when it clicks, it makes this loud metallic kunk, kunk when it happens. As you held the box, it opens up. This black liquid comes flowing out.
Not again.
And it lands on the plain floor, and it almost starts to burn a hole, like an acidic hole.
Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! We're gonna get sucked out.
Good!
How's your
Is
hand?
that what happens?
Can I touch the black stuff?
I will
don't-
say you can touch the black stuff
don't-
if you want to.
Don't touch it.
I would actually say I
Don't
would say
touch
this.
it.
Roll contact.
Maybe it'll give me back some of my powers.
Oh
I
my!
want to
Excuse me?
roll.
No one needs that.
When she rolls, I would like to roll to stop her from doing that because I know what happened last time.
I'm gonna
That
shoot her with the
happens.
slingshot.
Well, we're gonna see how she does.
Yeah.
I have a knife.
2
If you are
Pre-blooded.
contact.
Pretty
I'm
blood.
gonna kill you,
Pre-blood.
Ellie.
3. So I have to roll 2. Yeah, I can only do 2. Well, nope, I don't work. Or I could use my luck.
Oh,
I'll use my luck.
okay.
To try to touch it.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna wait.
touch
I'm gonna
it.
try to shoot her with my slingshot first.
I'm gonna try and touch it.
Cool. So real quick, we just got $2, which means we now have evil Ellie.
So is it gonna be
Oh,
just like
man.
a okay? I don't touch. I failed that. But what happened?
That's a good thing.
So the black.
Right? Did you get to? You're evil right now.
So you started to
So that's
feel
a
these
success.
feelings,
Mm-hmm.
and the black gets on you. And because you did get some of the black on you, and you
Went
are
on.
evil, you are now back reverted to powerful evil Ellie for 5 minutes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Can we please go kill some common?
You mean
I
go-
jump in the hole.
She Geronimo's down the hall as the three of you see her go.
Oh.
And as soon as she goes through, poof, the three of you are in the hallway, and there stands Dark Ellie, black clothes, black makeup, all of it in that hallway. And Echo.
I know, buddy. I know. Ellie?
Where's Bobby?
We don't know.
We're trying to find him, but
Which one?
you looking for sad boy or
Ew.
like?
No. The one Bobby.
Why are you saying ew? He's just a boy.
He's very sad.
Yeah, but that's not.
He got eaten by creatures. Mm. his loss.
Ellie. I don't think. Guys, I don't think that's Ellie.
It is, but it isn't. We have to go find that voice that tried to talk to us.
Yeah, try to where'd the voice come from?
Down the hall.
Ellie, boom, takes off. But she's like levitating, and she's just like,
Echo, I need you
And
to
when
follow
she
Ellie.
does this, a light goes around her, and for the first time, you guys actually see that the hallway, the wall isn't so much wall as much as it's all bugs.
Bugs? No fucking way am I dealing with this shit!
Just stay in the middle.
They're
and
just
we won't have
bugs.
to touch
No,
it.
don't worry about it. It's not that big of a deal.
Just look straight ahead.
As Echo tries to
go.
like tap some of them, like you would see a dog do with flies.
Stop him!
He's a dog. He's gonna do
bugs.
what he does. All right,
Bobby,
do you want to carry Echo so he
where
can
are you?
As you float through the hall, and you come into a pathway with 3
An empath way?
hallways. Yeah, with 3 possible destinations.
Ellie's gonna try and sense which one to go down.
Okay, comprehend.
Wait, and I roll all my dice, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can't get a success.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, darn, I
darn.
don't know which one.
Don't you have one?
Don't you have a broken though too?
No, but it's when you're evil, like it doesn't.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay.
Yeah.
Trying to get the.
So it didn't
rules
work,
straight.
but you do hear down the hallway on the left. Help!
I go down that hallway.
And as you go down, you suddenly see halfway coming down from the ceiling, Ellie's mother.
Oh shit.
Baby, help me.
Did you see a boy here?
What?
Did you see a boy here?
I don't know which boy. What boy?
Bobby.
He attacked me. He burned down our home. And we're your father, and I don't know where he is, and I don't know where
Exactly.
we are.
I'm going to go kill him.
Oh shit.
Oh, baby, you don't need to do that.
You
What?
slapped me in the face. You have no right to talk to me.
I'm sorry.
Ellie leaves.
As you leave her, half her body hanging down from the ceiling, and the 3 of you behind see this. Help me, children! Children!
Yes, Mrs. Parker.
All right.
Okay.
We'll help her down.
And as you start to pull, she starts to scream because it's
Oh.
almost like her skin is connected to the ceiling.
Oh, okay. Maybe you should just
Hang
stay
out.
there.
Yeah.
I said hang
Until
out.
this whole thing is over. Oh, all right.
well-
It's not time.
Help!
Yeah.
Let's. We'll
Maybe-
we'll try to come back for you.
Why don't you try to cut her out with your pocket knife?
You can't cut her skin off.
But maybe you can. I don't. Well, I feel bad. It's her mama.
Well, let's maybe go find the top of her,
Uh.
the bottom half of her.
Okay.
I mean,
You know what?
As we cut
Work.
to Ellie, who's
I
still
got it.
floating down this hallway.
I don't have an answer.
And you come out to this opening. And in this opening, you see all these cells.
Using her mind powers. Her super OP abilities. She mentally blasts all the doors open.
And soon, a bunch of sad boy bobbies start coming out.
Oh no.
an army of it.
Where's the main Bobby?
I'm the main Bobby. That goes throughout this room.
She blasts a line of energy in front of him to clear the path to part the sea of bobbies.
Their skin
Sea
rips
bobbies.
off, revealing their muscles and bones, and a secondary blast blows out this straight path.
I keep going. Our Dark Ellie keeps going. She is trying to find Bobby and destroy him because let's not forget that Dark Ellie is still Ellie's emotions just heightened, and so she is super PO'd.
Enough to mass murder a bunch of poor children.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
As
She
you
just
go
did.
through, floating down, the three of you enter this hallway and start seeing all the half-blasted bobbies.
She gets the taste of blood, and this is what she does?
Oh. It's not her. It's something else possessing her.
Yeah, but when she wakes up, she won't be happy about what she did.
No, she won't.
All right.
Oh.
As you suddenly see, standing in the center, is your Bobby.
I run over and grab him by the neck, or grab him by the shirt.
He looks at you. You see in his eyes it's him. For the first time, you do see that he's scared. But he closes his eyes, waiting to see what's going to happen.
Oh.
I
Ellie?
love you.
Oh.
You see Dark Ellie just drop him, and then she just like scream. I moved it too soon. She just scream blasts, and just like pure energy just comes out of her eyes and her mouth, and just she like screams in the other direction. She just like screams above him.
And 5 minutes are up
Oh.
as you collapse next to Bobby.
If they could have used you like this, why did you hang around with us?
I didn't know they could. I knew they could use me, but not like this. I thought it was over. I thought I had a little brother. I have memories. Are they fake? Did they make those up? I thought I was here to replace George. I thought that's what happened. But if there's a bunch of me, what does that mean?
Ellie remembers she just blasted through all those bobbies.
As you start to turn, he grabs you and brings you to him, so you can't see it.
You burned down my house.
I know.
You hurt my mom.
I know.
You hurt my friends.
I know.
Let me go.
He does.
How do we get out of here?
I don't know.
We come running in. Ellie. Ellie, is that you?
I hate you.
Bobby?
I'm sorry. And before he could finish, he's grabbed by the back of his neck and lifted up by bad boy Bobby, eyes still dead, as he looks at the three of you and says, "Time's funny around here," and disappears into the shadows with himself.
Can I use my auto success in any way?
What do you want to do?
Oh, do it.
Kiss the OG Bobby. Or yeah, kiss the current bad Bobby.
The current evil
yeah,
Bobby?
thinking that if I disrupt the time stream, maybe that will open up some kind of door out of here.
Oh.
Mm. Okay. Yeah, it's an auto success. So
Great, and Ellie's now broken again.
Wow.
It's okay, I used
Come
it.
on,
I
chat.
saved it for a reason!
Yes, you did. That's a really good use.
as you kiss,
She like pushes the Bobby being held out. It's like the weirdest thing you've ever seen. As my glasses fall. She pushes the one Bobby out of the way and then climbs up on the other one and kisses that bad boy Bobby.
God, I would have never imagined her so sexy.
Yeah, he's like, ah.
Going for it.
as she does this, the Bobby, evil Bobby, holding original Bobby, they start to melt into each other.
Oof.
As they almost seem to fight, as their heads almost through time, until they come together. And Bobby opens his eyes, and you see normal Bobby.
That was the last time.
Yeah.
You
Come
have,
on.
you have to send us home.
Okay. Come on. As he starts to walk, passing by these mutilated versions of his own corpse. He comes into a room. He opens the door, and you just see this giant spinning green globe. And next to it is a computer console. And next to that, human-sized tubes.
Is this Star Trek?
It's a transport room.
So Star Trek.
What?
Yeah.
Transport room. Oh. Can I go with? Can I bring him with me, or does he need his own little?
I
Tube.
think it's fine.
Okay.
So this will send us home.
Yeah.
When will we get there?
If I'm able to do this right, it'll be right when you guys left.
You mean when you took us?
Yeah.
Can you send us back before you burn down her house?
Sure.
How many tubes are there?
One.
Okay.
You should go first, Ellie.
I look at Bobby. Are you coming back?
Yeah.
You promise?
Yeah.
She gets really close to him. If you lie to me. However mad you think I am right now, I will come marching straight back here to get you.
Okay.
Do not lie to me.
No.
And Ellie goes first in the tube.
As Bobby starts to calculate, and this light goes around Ellie, as she appears outside the front of her home. Not burnt. She hears her parents talking inside. And the conversation you overhear is, I don't know, she went to a concert today to go see some group. I don't know what they're called. I don't like it. I don't like that she's not home yet.
I look around for Bobby. Oh. I run inside. Ellie runs inside.
Cut back to the room with the three of you.
All right.
Who's next?
Send the girls.
Well, you want to go first? Oh. All right, I can.
Sure. Don't let him come back.
Oh no.
As you get into the tube, Bobby starts putting in the calculations. You're back in your living room, mouth open, drooling.
Mom? Mom?
Yeah, what? Yeah, she walks in. What?
Oh, just I had a nightmare. Sorry.
Ooh, what about?
Human beings.
You shouldn't eat after 7.
Yeah, no,
Once you
yeah.
try and go to bed, you're just gonna have weird dreams.
After 7, that's early.
Mogwai?
Cut back to the room as you're climbing in with Echo.
All right.
See you back there.
See you back there. You ready? Let's go, Echo. How we going?
As you go in, and you are in the light, and you're back in your living room.
It worked. It worked. We're here. That was so scary.
As Echo burps a little bit and a bean comes out.
Ew! Thank God it's not a bug, though. Might have been worse.
We cut back to the room.
Oh no.
All right, you're up.
You're not coming back, are you?
I don't know.
Don't let him come back.
Could you even do it? Operating the machine and being in the tube?
I just morphed into my own body.
Are you the same Bobby then, who took us all?
Some variation of it.
Do you remember what happened?
Yeah, I remember everything.
So what's to stop any of this from happening again?
Nothing really.
Are you okay with that?
No. As he shoves you into the tube,
No.
pushes the
You
buttons.
should have killed him when you had the chance!
Oh, God.
No, don't kill him!
As you vanish
Sure.
and
God
appear,
Damn it!
There's more of them.
and you appear
Nothing like my
in your in your bedroom. Your dad looking over at your bookshelf. Ooh, Dune. As he takes it, I'm gonna go read this
Your
for a
dad's
bit.
cool.
It's a good one.
As he runs out of the room to go read Dune.
He runs. You're an adult
He wants to
father.
read right now.
He's so excited.
So excited.
God, I can't believe he's not dead. Fuck.
No, I don't. He should know. Don't die, Bobby.
As we cut back to the room with Bobby
Kill him.
and the common leader, or the common, not really the leader. Clarify that right now.
He said it. He said it.
Walks out. He looks over at Bobby.
Oh, shit.
A shame. You really were our best one. As Bobby nods and goes, yeah. I think you're going to have a hard time getting back there, though. As he reaches into his coat, pulls out a blue puzzle box, and starts to solve it.
Come on.
As the common leader tries to go grab it, light.
Did Bobby just blow up?
Back over to Ellie.
She feels a
I feel
disturbance
it's
in
in
the
the
force.
Oh, he just did something to you.
You do feel something has happened.
Yeah, you see Ellie just kind of like catch her breath, kind of. Did he give her the necklace yet or no?
Oh!
You know about it.
I do. I forgot.
It's so mean.
No, she runs outside and she just starts frantic, kind of like yelling up. You're supposed to be. You have to come back now. Where's the you? Come on, Bobby. You're supposed to be burning. Where's the you that's back here?
And the dart, for the first time, makes a loud groan sound. As a light shoots out of it
Where?
towards the robot cemetery.
She runs there.
Oh,
She gets on her bike. Her
God.
no, her bike's not there.
Yeah,
She just starts running. She starts running.
And as you get there, the light starts to flicker, but it is shining on Bobby's home.
She goes inside.
God damn it, Ellie.
Everything is gone.
Oh.
Everything.
The But
Oh no.
hanging where the photos would be is a necklace.
Oh no.
She grabs it.
The next day, it's school. As you guys are meeting up, and you see Ellie.
Ellie? Are you okay?
We don't have to worry about anything like that happening again, you guys.
Where's Bobby?
I think he did something.
What do you mean some? Did something?
I don't know. Did y'all hear the dart last night?
That was Bobby?
Well, there was a light and I followed it and
You went by yourself?
yeah,
And what happened?
I went to his place and every trace of him was erased from existence. He's gone. And the last thing I told him was that I hated him.
Ellie, he knows that you don't hate him.
I know. Or he didn't know.
Come here. Come here.
Did you kill him?
No.
You
He's-
should have.
I mean, the last thing he did that we know of was he sent us all home. So, I mean,
I know it
he
hurts.
saved us.
I know it hurts to lose somebody, okay? And I lost somebody too. We all did. Best thing we can do is just stay together. And we're gonna get him back, okay? My Meemaw's gonna come back. Bobby's gonna come back. The right Bobby's gonna come back, all right? And George is gonna come back.
Your Mima's fine. Bobby's gone.
He's not gone.
I can't believe it.
We're gonna get him back. He's not gone.
I'm sorry for everything he did.
No, you can't be sorry for someone else's actions. It doesn't work that way.
We don't have to worry about that now. We'll be a lot safer now.
I don't think that's true.
We'll be a lot safer.
Neither do I.
As the school bell rings for classes to start.
Come on, we're going to art.
As you guys go to your classes and taking your seats. Your art teacher stands in front of the class. All right, everybody, take your seats. Hopefully, we'll get more progress of work than we have over the last couple weeks.
Yeah.
By the way, please, everybody, welcome our new student. This is Brittany. As a girl stands up. Hey, fuckers. Okay, well, Brittany, you just got yourself passed to the principal's office.
Fuckers.
As she hands.
Fuckers! Fuckers!
Okay, as he starts to write everything down, writing down your guys' names to give you to the principal's office. As Brittany takes hers, looks at the two of you. Weird.
Wait.
And her eyes.
Ellie runs up and kisses Brittany.
Whoa!
We cut from that to Leanne's house. As Echo is kind of playing around, being a puppy. And he stops for a minute, looks up, and begins to let out this whoo. And as he does that, around his collar starts to glow blue. And poof, Echo appears in the room right before the bomb goes off in Bobby's hands. in Bobby's hands as he continues to howl and takes Bobby out of the room. What? We cut.
What? Dog ex machina, what?
We cut to the bunker of Mima.
It's Ein.
As Mima, George, and Katana stand there. Bobby appearing with Echo in his hand, looking around. And Bobby looks at George, because truly this is the first time he gets to meet him in person.
Oh, yeah.
As Echo excitedly runs over to Mima and starts licking her face. She picks him up
Thank you.
and goes, "Good boy." She looks over to Bobby, puts his hands on his shoulders and goes, "Welcome to the real war, son." And that brings us to the end of Volume 2 of Blood-Curdling Tales from the Loop.
Oh,
What
man.
the fuck?
Wow.
Oh, my word.
Damn.
So y'all, thank you so
Damn.
much. So real quick, let me go through this. And y'all, thank you again for these donations and all the
Yes.
Echoplexes and everything. We really hope you dug the new incentives. Some of them will be coming back, but again, the $50 one's probably going to change week to week depending on the episode. So I can give you a little bit of a hint about what next week is going to be. So next week is going to be, again, our little fun one-off that happens in between volumes. Is going to be our spring break special. So the $50 tier is going to be, unless we change it or something comes up, but this gives you guys a week to think about it, party. So for $50,
Ooh.
what party does the cast have to immediately go to?
Oh, no.
So think about that
I
one.
like that. Yeah.
Like
Like
and yeah,
party hopping. And
please stick around because we're going to be doing the stat update special. But while we do that, get ready for that. If anybody needs to go use the restroom,
I need to go change.
yeah,
I need to go clean up my makeup. I think it's real. I was crying really hard. Woo.
So real quick, let me go through the people who donated and were awesome enough to really kill it for the show. First of all, our donation that came in at the in the middle of the day today. Let me make sure I get that right because I do not want to mess up that one.
That was a huge
That was
donation. It was
great,
really
yeah.
nice.
Yeah, that was friggin' rad. Fegs252. So thank you so much, Fegs.
Thank you.
Here we go. Metsu Phantom, thank you so much. Arsenal Roy 2K, Heckmer42, and a lot of people did gifted subs, so thank you so much for that as well. Giant Replacement Baby, Mr. 4 Fantasy, Winston X, Numpty 524, Shiki, Vega, Numpty 524, Zakanin, Super Mega Ultra Hyperforce, Arsenal Roy, As Technology 21, Shadow Uzumaki, Meltapelmo, Winston X, Arsenal Roy,
Wow.
Yugs! Crossus Gamer, Shadow Uzumaki, Keen 456, Giant Replacement Baby,
Wow.
Arsenal Roy, Mr. 4 Fantasy, It's Pandar, and First
Pandar.
Friday Funk!
Yay, First Friday
Nice.
Funk! Thank you for
Thank
the
you,
fan
guys.
art.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. Yeah, and there's been some great fan art. So
My
make sure you're
coils.
being active
yeah.
in our Discord. You can see that's usually where those are popping off. And make sure you go over to the Reddit because that's where we're doing a lot of our fan theories. So Discord is more the immediate, here's what's happening, stat talk,
Yeah.
this, that, and the other. And Reddit's becoming more of like the fan theories and stuff like that, which has
Yeah.
been super enjoyable. So yeah, we're
Or
going to
the
be doing...
conspiracy crazy,
Yeah.
crazy area.
My theory came true, so can yours.
That's true. So yeah, and so we're going to be doing our stat special where we're going to be like allowing, because volume 3 and 4 things are going to get heavy, a lot like tonight. There's going to be more opportunities for lucks and rerolls. Some of the things we're going to be introducing, we will talk about in that. But also, if you have a question, please, stick around, ask some questions. I think we're going to do $5. That's going to give. We're going to answer that question right away, and then other questions we'll answer throughout the night as well. But again, that's also a way to kind of keep things going, keep the
it
show
going.
happening, and the channels going. So yeah, I think we're going to take like, can we take like a 2-minute break? Now just keep it
No,
going.
just
No,
keep-
whatever.
just
Just gonna keep it.
keep-
We're just
keep
gonna
it
keep it
rolling.
going. It's no
Keep
big
it
deal.
rolling.
No big deal. So yeah, I guess let's just do this thing. So again, if this is your first time watching or anything like that, here's basically how things work within the show. Is that it is broken up within the characters' ages, and that is how we then determine things like body, tech, heart, and mind. And along with that, you then divvy up the stats based on the age. So if someone is 12, you can then go 4, 3, 2. It all has to equal out to 12.
Yeah.
Now, commonly in the game, it's junior high kids. We changed it up by making it high schoolers because we wanted to do that, and then so that we played with the stats. So I guess let's go through some of the stats and things that we can be doing or changing or adding and things of that nature.
I'm gonna be tweeting. I'm just tweeting that we're doing this.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it. Leopard. Leopard print.
Leopard print. Man, oh man, what an episode.
Crazy.
Yeah, what a fun one. So let me ask you guys as we start organizing this, how do you feel 2 volumes in?
Man, I have to give my hat off to you, Cameron. You're a masterful storyteller.
Thank
and
you.
To be so surprised by the twists and turns of this game is, as I'm sure for the audience, it's as exhilarating to be here on the table and feeling those twists and turns as well.
Yeah.
Well, it's fun. For me, it's fun having some stuff kind of not necessarily planned out, but like an idea.
You're right.
Right? And then some stuff kind of like, I will, as an example, Echo the dog, that was made up on the spot last week because the Echoplex showed up, and I'm like, man, what would be fun to have in that? A dog.
I'll never forget you said
great.
the head of a dog.
But
and
yeah,
we were like,
And
it's
that
totally
really
so
threw
good.
everyone off. It was supposed to be like a reveal, like, oh,
Right,
the
that
dog's
it-
head pops up, and
yeah,
no,
that,
it's just a
like-
normal thing. And
Literally
I
a
thought I had
head
like a
popped
cut off
off.
dog head in there.
Which is like, and to me, like, and not to like bring anything down or anything, but I lost a pet a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
And so that's actually was super like, it's like, oh, it's so like heartwarming to have like, kind of,
and
That's
also,
so sweet.
I mean, Brittany is a
Brittany.
that bitch Brittany is a character. I mean, that just came from the chat, adding a gender swapped world. So I'm like, let's see if we put this, keep this in here for the end. I'm gonna hold on to that one. But some stuff I knew Skinny Boy Bobby was probably gonna make a number of appearances throughout the night.
Sad
Sure.
boy Bobby.
Sad boy Bobby.
Sad boy.
Sad boy Bobby.
Sad boy.
So it's official that he is like a katana, but the brother.
Yes. So the basic idea between the Bobbies and the Katanas is that they are essentially Professor Lucas's children.
Right.
And we have not gotten into Professor Lucas too much throughout the show.
Yeah,
other than
I was
that,
surprised that he did not make an appearance at the end of this season finale too.
Yeah. Other than that, he's the fact that he's the creator of the loop and all this other stuff. We know that about him. I haven't really dived too much into Professor Lucas. We're going to do a little bit more of that in Volume 3. For sure, about who he is and what he is and all these kinds of things. But the general idea is that Katana and Bobby are his children. But whether or not in another universe Bobby did have a younger brother and what that means, I know there was a lot of questions in the Reddit about, well, wait a minute, are people replacements? Are there always this or always that?
Right.
Yeah.
So the idea was kind of along with playing with the idea that Mima could have been aging rapidly in one timeline because of what something means. But for everyone else, it was like 5 minutes. I think there's also, and we see this sometimes in alternate universes where sometimes necessarily your parents didn't meet at the exact same time,
Sure.
or parents did meet, but you didn't have the exact same children. So that's sort of the thing that's being played with, is that in the world Ethan came from, Chrissy's parents are his parents, or some variation of that.
Yeah, right, yeah.
But they didn't have Chrissy, they had Ethan. So that's sort of the thing we're playing with.
So Shadow. Oh, I guess just asked if the shifts are really disruptive and too chaotic for the cast. The only reason why I'm bringing that up is because I think people can tip to ask us questions, but I think we should answer that question that Shadow Uzumaki just gave us. Do you agree, or should we wait?
Yeah, we can answer that one. We can answer that
Because
one.
I feel like it's pertinent to the show, so that people know that actually those shifts were really awesome.
They were great. They were great at pushing. I know for me, like, it broke Ellie, and it pushed her to a place that I don't think she would have normally gone had those not happened.
Right.
And I think it was also episode specific. Like, I think it worked really well for us to be able to jump in and out of realms.
Which is what we're going to try and do, I think, with the with both the $50 and $100 tiers, try and find episode-specific kind of things we can do. Because I try to usually plan somewhat at least like 2 to 3 weeks ahead to have a general idea of what I'm going to do. So if I do that, it's easier for me to meet with Lucas and Matt to be able to kind of come up with, like, here's sort of the story. What do we think we're going to do with this and this and this?
Yeah, I thought that was really cool to have that unknown.
Yeah, I don't think Shifts will be back next week because it doesn't make sense necessarily for the world. But that doesn't mean they will never come back. In fact, they might come back sooner rather than later. They might not just be a finale thing. So that's for sure.
But yeah, so Shadow, thank you for the question.
Yes.
But if anyone else wants to ask us a question, we're going to hang out. We're going to do our stats.
Oh.
And there's a question right there for $5.
Emily, why'd you have to kill me? I didn't do anything to you. I'm just a giant happy little baby. Hashtag question.
Ooh.
The show has been awesome. Question for the cast. What was the inspiration for your characters?
All right, so let's go to Emily first.
I think I going back to like what I just said, Ellie was not only was she shook by the knowledge that not only had Bobby just burned down her house, apparently, he had kidnapped her mother. She had pissed everybody off and everyone was being mean to her. She got choked up. Ellie was having probably arguably the worst day of her life. And so I think especially after eating human flesh.
Oh dear.
Ellie was pretty much done. I think she was pretty much done, so that's why she killed you, Giant Replacement Baby. She
was also broken in this episode.
She got broken twice in this episode.
And also, to be fair, Giant Replacement Baby was coming to kill us.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It said, prepare to die, ladies and gentlemen, on the fucking
Yes.
plane.
From who? What pilot? Who was it?
I don't know.
We
The
don't
threat,
Oh, Karen.
the threat was there.
Justin, the show has been awesome. Thank you so much. Question for the cast. What was the inspiration for your characters? So I think this could also help us talk about some of the different character types you can play in Tales from the Loop.
Sure.
Oh, man, I wish we had the physical book with us right now.
So the PDF is on your phone, yeah?
Yeah.
So let me pull that up, and I can tell you guys about some of the awesome
Characters.
different character types
Yeah.
you guys can play if you do this. And so basically when we started developing the show, the first thing I sent to everybody was the character types.
Yeah.
So that could be very well looked at and be like, hey, let's figure this out. This, that, and the other. While I'm looking this up, I just put in Bloodcurdling because I thought that's what the title of the book was for a minute. 'Cause
That's fair.
My ego
Should
knows
be,
no
yeah.
bounds.
Of course. I have these. If you would like to see them, I have. I have this
You
right
have
here.
them.
I have
you
them in
have
an
'em.
album.
Great. Awesome. Thank you so much.
Blow
You're
that
welcome.
stuff up.
Yep.
So, some of the different character types: the bookworm, the computer geek, the hick, the jock, popular kid, rocker, troublemaker, and weirdo. So, those being the types that I sent you guys. So I'll go around the table. Janelle, what was it that made you pick the type? And what type were you for those who are like unaware if they haven't?
So I am just a small town girl from KOllOK, California. So Fresno County, California is where I grew up, and everything there is blue collar. It's a lot of agriculture in the area. We all listen to country music, and so that's kind of where I was coming from. And with my character, when I chose the hick, and I knew that I wanted, because I basically kind of assessed like from what the other people were choosing, that I know as a gamer I want to tank for them, right? Because if they're going to be charming,
I love that!
if they're going to be, I was like, as a team, who's got to have the body, So that's what I did, because I'm an Overwatch player, of course. Haha. So I was like, okay, I'll be the Zarya, I'll be the Reinhardt. So so I chose Hick, but I also liked the what was it, the oddball, that character.
I think you're
weirdo.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
weirdo.
yeah.
So because I mean that in Breakfast Club, like that's what it kind of you always relate to,
The Ali
especially
Sheedy.
as nerds, Ali Sheedy. And so I wanted that kind of character, but I wanted to have the stats of the hick, and that's sort of where I leaned into Leanne, and a lot of that is just straight up just family and stuff. Yeah.
Cool.
Emily.
Similar in that I liked one, but I liked the stats of the other. Ellie is based a lot off of who I was as a kid. It was really fun because I really wanted to make this character very personal, and in doing a very big arc, I wanted to make sure that this character was grounded. So I pulled on this kind of weird, insecure bully kid that I was when I was young. So yeah, I was very torn because I could have gone computer geek. But I really liked the abilities that the bookworm had. Ellie's a bookworm. And I was actually more of a bookworm than I became a gamer later in life.
Yeah.
As a kid, I was reading all the time. I had books on me at like all times, including manga books. And so that's why I picked bookworm. Also, I wanted to be a character who used their mind.
Yeah.
So why did you want to be the bad boy?
Yeah, so I picked the troublemaker, and also I was looking at two different things. I was looking at the jock and the troublemaker. I wanted to play a character with physical attributes to punch stuff. I generally like that in games. But I picked the troublemaker because I wanted to have sort of I'm gonna be able to lash out and act out, something that I don't normally do in my real life.
Well, one of the
Shocking.
things that I heard, I remember in the email, because he said, you know, I want to play this because I'm not that. So, and I was
and
like,
that's generally
dude.
what I usually play barbarians in D&D and stuff like that. That's sort of what I go for. And
Or the rock and rollers.
right. Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty much how I came
Are you
to be
enjoying?
Ricky the Troublemaker.
Are you enjoying playing him?
I am. Yeah. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, it's been fun because you and I kind of have a little bit of crossover.
Yeah, and
Because-
also
Right,
there's
but you're
different
so the way that I
crossovers,
see it is like you're a sneaky little asshole, which I love.
sometimes.
Yeah, I'm saying
yeah.
as a set,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that's that you have like all the similar things, like the sneak and all
Yeah.
that. Yeah, which is super valuable when we're like in the shit. Like,
And,
Yeah.
it's, and it's nice that we're not too amazing at everything.
Right.
Right. Oh yeah.
either.
No.
Yes,
defi-
that's what
definitely
that's
not.
what I really like
Definitely
about
not.
this system is
Yeah.
it's like you have your specialty, but it's not like I'm OP and I'm like I'm heart and I'm mind. It's like no,
Yeah.
I'm only as much as I want my character to lead from her heart, like I'm only mind.
My tech is
Yeah.
awful.
Yeah.
Well,
It's really bad.
I have
Talk about
zero
that some more.
charm. She's like, she's
Oh, I
the-
have nothing.
she's
Well, because
investigate.
I did as so yeah. In the system, you
Oh,
balance
right,
you
yeah.
balance the character who is
that's
younger
right.
by giving them more luck points. But since we gave the luck to the audience, Ellie's just like limited
Oh, wait,
because I
wait.
chose to be a very young character.
Sure, but the young character got all sorts of crazy powers and
young
all this other
character
stuff.
did
So
get
I think we're
I think you need you a little Ethan ring.
there you go.
well, now I have Bobby
trinket.
necklace.
Oh yeah, you do have Bobby necklace. Sad face. Cameron, why? Look at that laugh. Oh my god.
Because I love giving you what you need, not what you want.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's so funny.
Jess,
And
what about
then
you?
Jess.
So, honesty hour. Contrary to popular opinion or popular thought, I wasn't popular as a kid. I was picked on a lot, and I think that it helped me build my character
Right.
and as a human and strength and backbone. And I always thought people hated me and didn't like me, and like I was always kicked out of every girl group I was ever in, or they would like
Yeah.
use me to climb a ladder socially, and I'm sure some of that was I know.
That's still a thing.
awful.
Well, it is still
Here,
a thing, and
I'm
God,
saying
man, I would not have wanted to
not
be
hyper,
an
but
Instagram
yeah.
town. Like, I wouldn't
Yeah.
want to have been that kid.
Gosh.
Because like we were even like making anti-popular girls, what was the free websites you could make? Like,
Yeah.
Or like
Geocities?
Weebly or
Yes.
something.
well, no, it was GeoCities, and then we did like live journal sharing all your goddamn feelings. So
Yeah.
like that was hard enough.
Right.
And I couldn't add the extra layer of having to also look snap ready, you know. So I developed on the other side my acting skills and my humor and good friendships, and still like again I think it was like a self-fulfilling prophecy, thinking people didn't like me, so thus they didn't like me, like the
Right.
popular kids.
Right.
So something about being here at Hyper has helped me feel really cool and popular. Last couple of years, the more I'm like,
Cool.
yeah, the more I'm like, really.
Because you have your own shit going on. Like,
Yes,
yeah, you have your own community.
I have my in my heart too.
Right.
Like I guess the more I'm like, you're fine, you're cool, I like myself, the less fucking
Should
interrupt me.
replacing Chrissy with an opposite have been or becoming good Chrissy. I don't think we could tell there was a difference with evil Chrissy.
Oh no,
Love you, just smile.
Oh my god.
it's so true though. Well, I will say I want to talk about that in a second because I think that is an interesting thing with giving us evils. But long story short, Emma gave us that great advice about like choosing characters that you won't find like it's a stretch too much, so that you can play them honestly.
Yeah.
But there isn't like, and the drawing of that character was so cool too. I guess I just
Hashtag
wrap this up.
question welcome to the real war. Can we get a hint?
Once Jess is done, I will talk about that.
Yeah, excellent. So I liked the drawing of her. It called to me, and I felt like I could play that character, and I knew she just needed to be flawed. So she could be popular and cool and like the friends with everybody, or she could be popular and misguided about it. And so in a weird way, I'm dealing with my own past by acting like a bitch, but like wishes that she was nice kind of thing. I think I was only even eviler because of the situation we were in. I think evil can show up in different ways.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it was great because you were very much a physical, like you said, you're this tank, so you're physically
Right.
attacking everyone. Where your evil was literally all manipulation,
Right.
and you were just trying to use your words to hurt people, which I was like,
Yes.
I loved seeing everybody's evil selves.
Yeah.
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 Everyone's evil self was fun as hell.
Yeah, going back to what you were saying about your popular girl character, I think we all see ourselves as Ellie, like a little bit of like that book where we were all nerds and stuff. So you do a really good job of just digging at her, which I'm sure
It feels like my sister and me when we fight.
Sure.
Like you go. I'm so awful with my mom and my sister when we fight because I know how to go for the worst part. Even if I'm wrong, I will dig the deepest hole. And I go, like the weak point, I go like this.
you.
Gaga.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should
Dude.
be. You really should be. I find the
I would
little
never hurt you,
pinprick.
though.
Well, no, and you
Yeah,
never
yeah.
do that to your friends,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like you may hurt your
Oh,
friends.
You do it to family
Yeah,
though.
right.
But you
yeah,
can-
that's true.
And the more closer
Yeah.
we become, the more we become like family.
yeah.
It's
Watch
so-
out.
Well, I think too, because Chrissy and Ellie have such a history too. I think.
Yes,
that,
and that's perfect because of that. You know.
And I will say that is something that's going to come up is a little bit more of that history because we do have that third character, Nancy.
Yeah, we gotta explore Nancy some
I
more.
think that's
Nancy.
again a credit to you too because it feels like a good soap opera in the way we're resolving one story but we're knee deep in another one. So we have so much story going on that you might feel like relief for a minute. Then like all of a sudden I'm like, yeah, fuck, we still haven't dealt with Nancy.
Yeah.
Who is also an aspect of. Even though I wasn't popular, I still left friends behind in a weird
Oh,
way.
Yeah.
So like, there's people in my life that felt like I did that
Yeah.
to them. So it's fascinating all the things that we get to work on.
Totally. That's why I was particularly excited for like Chucky as a character because I feel like I've always been friends with dudes. Like that's just kind of how I grew up because I didn't feel secure with women, like with girls I should say. I was always I always felt like inadequate, and I only have brothers, so it was just like that's kind of how, and that's why I do so well with like my community, my personal community with Andy. We just play with like 16-year-old kids and 12-year-old kids and stuff, and it just suits me because I work with them, but also it's just like something that that's why I picked a character that was really independent and didn't want to have friends and was
Right.
afraid of
Yeah.
that, and so like it's interesting because I'm kind of am curious about how when Nancy comes around how Leanne is going to react to that,
Yeah.
because there hasn't been another woman coming in or girl coming in to contest kind of
Yeah,
for
and
friendship
we
with
were
you guys. And you guys have that, and
we were
that's
a
an
trio.
insecure thing. That would make because IRL like you would feel like that's
Of course
you
you would.
like,
Yeah.
hello. So
I would.
Yeah.
It only took until I was 31 to stop feeling threatened by women so easily. I still feel threatened by women. They go, oh yeah, I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
Like, of course that's how you felt at 16, especially
Yeah.
in the 80s. Like women
Oh,
were straight
yeah.
up competition,
Totally.
and that's it.
I was a '90s kid.
Cam, how many of the NPCs are planned out and how many are come up with on the spot?
Ooh,
So-
yeah, you got two good questions.
Yeah, I will answer. So first, I'll answer kind of the war question. So the thing with the war is a big. So to me, like a lot of the show is me kind of playing with a couple of my favorite things, and kind of mixing them together, squishing them together, which is.
What character should I draw next? LOL, I love you guys.
Was that the?
Amazing.
Yes.
Yeah. First Friday Funk. That
First
shirt,
Friday
her
Funk.
drawings are amazing.
Bad bitch Brittany.
No.
Bad
Oh
Bobby.
yeah. No. God.
Friday Funk.
No.
No.
We still need Ricky and Lee.
We do, yeah. Then Bad Boy Bobby.
Yeah, you're right.
In that order.
Or Echo.
Or Echo. Yeah, draw Echo the dog.
He's the golden retriever.
Is he? I'm kidding.
That's
I
what
don't know.
I kind of wanted.
Yeah,
him
he's.
to
I think
be
you
a-
labeled him as a golden retriever.
He labeled him.
I think. Yeah.
So
I did.
go on, Cam.
I
You
knew,
were.
I knew what I was doing. So yeah, this is like a big combination of like a lot of the things I enjoy, which is very much Stephen King. A lot of, especially Dark Tower. There's a lot of Dark Tower in this.
Sure.
80s X-Men. There's a lot of 80s X-Men, obviously, in this
Yes.
stuff. And then a couple other just little things here and there. Oh yeah.
Oh, can you share the homework with?
Oh yeah. Well, homework this week was Captain America: The Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
They did a lot of
Bad
kissing
Boy
in that
Bucky.
movie.
They did do a lot of kissing in that movie. Just saw Civil War.
Finally.
It was. Bitch. It's just
trying.
too much.
She's trying.
I'm not going to be able to get through all of it until before Hector's birthday because he's
Oh,
going to watch
no.
Infinity War for his birthday, and I can't. finish it.
Just don't sleep.
So what the war is it's kind of this. There is a physical war, but it really is like obviously a war on three fronts, where it's the common, the chaos, and then like the normal people, for lack of a better, or the seers, as we will call them.
Oh, it's Bean's question.
And it's pretty much a war on three fronts, but there is very much a lot of like Matrix and Dark Tower in there, where it's kind of like you can keep fighting and physically fighting, but that might not end it. There probably has to be a bigger thing rather than how much you keep shooting at something.
Interesting.
And we're gonna build to that. And we're
Ooh.
gonna see what all that means.
We gotta unplug ourselves.
Yeah, exactly. As how many of the NPCs are planned out and how many are come up with in the spot? Honestly, I think. So I will reveal this. Bad Boy Bobby was on the spot on the first episode.
I knew it.
Well,
I
yeah,
knew
because
it.
he was just a guy
Yeah,
in
he was just a kid
detention.
in
Just a kid in detention.
Yeah.
I
Adding
would
on.
say 99% of the
Yes.
the only
I see
NPC that I planned out was Martin Crowley in the fair episode.
Yeah, and that was very clear. Like, you came in with that, and you were like,
But he existed before that, though, did he not?
no.
Not fully.
No, that
there was
was
kind
the-
of a vague bully character.
He came in
but-
to like mess with us and have just like a real
I
um,
kind
Yeah, like
of
every-
remember
everybody,
him.
yeah. Because he was
he
like,
knew.
he was digging at all of us, and he was just a nasty character.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
which
that
he
was-
did a really good job of like of that character defining exactly like
Yeah, Ricky's
really
done
not.
a lot of bad stuff to that guy by this point.
yes,
Yeah, yikes.
A lot.
He reminds me of like a poor Draco Malfoy. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
The poor man's Draco.
yeah.
But yeah, Bobby was literally, it was probably 20 minutes before the episode started, the first episode. I was sitting down getting things ready, and I just kind of knew I needed to have another
person
in that room. So it wasn't just simply, this is just straight up the Breakfast Club. And so I knew I needed another person in that room, and I think I just named him Bobby on the spot.
Yeah.
And
kind
then-
of forgetting that I had named my out-of-town
Yeah.
boyfriend.
Boyfriend, Bobby.
Which was
Yeah.
funny.
Which ended up playing into things pretty
And
well.
then-
But
Oh yeah,
And
it
then
was fine.
I think Bad Boy Bobby also made fun of George by saying joked that George was dead in front of Ellie. So
Yeah.
Which now, and that's kind of the fun thing of doing something like this, where it's kind of improvised in a way, is now it kind of can be looked back on that's a kind of a guilt thing.
yeah.
That's what's
Yeah.
it's amazing how improv really it writes itself
Yeah.
in that sense.
Well, and you could all
Do it.
doing that other level. Everybody thought he had killed somebody.
Right, and
And
so
so
that's
there is
right.
kind of
yeah.
another
yeah.
level
Oh
to that
gosh,
too.
yeah, I
Which is
forgot that
why-
everybody was scared of him because they thought he
Killer
killed
Bobby,
someone.
Which
yeah.
is why I brought that up in the treehouse like 2 episodes later. And
Yeah.
I asked
Yeah.
him, and I was like, "Did you really
Kill
kill
someone?
somebody?"
Yeah.
Because I knew Cameron was gonna, build
Also-
build on that.
I guess I have a question for you, Cam.
Sure. $5.
Oh gosh. Oh. Is the treehouse still our hideout?
I
Or
think
is
there-
it going to be another place? Because treehouse is, I mean,
Well,
it's 2 walls down.
we could all rebuild it.
True. I think there is.
That would be-
I
that would
think
be
there is
cool.
a potential that if we wanted to rebuild the treehouse, we could do
Yeah.
that, or if we wanted to create something else, that could also be done. Again, part of the fun of this is also allowing, to some extent, terrible things to happen, like to your parents' characters, and then having a flashback
Oh.
so that they're not going to remember, but you'll remember.
Yeah, she's gonna remember. She ate people tonight, you guys.
Yeah, there's not really forgetting that.
No,
That would-
Ellie's
yeah.
pretty scarred.
Oh yeah, so
rough.
good.
She's forever broken.
Yeah. Shouldn't have done that.
So yeah, I think like a lot of the like last week, James, the stoner arcade guy, surfer,
Oh, Jay.
So
arcade surfer.
The
Don't.
brothers who run the fashion store.
yeah.
No.
No, I'm really
Jonathan,
excited
Jonathan,
about
Jonathan,
that.
Jonathan.
Keanu Reeves,
Yeah.
'cause so I wanted to make an actual. I want to build like a list of all these NPCs
Well,
for the Reddit.
I would like to ask chat to help us build a wiki for this,
That
just
would
so
be
that it
huge, yeah.
exists. Because like it's fun seeing how everyone gets involved, and I know everyone's so busy, but a wiki would be real awesome.
Yeah.
I want to make a shout out to ZV, Janelle, and Andy for always hosting you guys. This was the first time I actually watched it, and I really enjoyed it.
Oh,
Make
thanks.
Bean
Bean, thank you,
That's
Bean.
so sweet.
Aw.
So
Yeah.
let's get to statting, yeah, and then people can ask us questions in between. Or?
Yeah, we sure can. So, let me pull up. Scott was awesome enough to send us this little guide in our chat that allows us in our cast group chat,
Our private chat.
a private chat, which is usually where I send the homework
Yeah.
and things of that nature. Jess has left the room. She's offended.
The best Bean. Sorry, I'm just
Jess
laughing
is
because
so
Best
like
Bean.
because Bean's like I'm the real Bean. Came in here, like,
Oh, he's like, oh, he made beans. Now everyone doesn't like beans in this show.
And real quick too, so some of the things that are going to come up in volume 3 and 4 is there are some rules in the book that we haven't really played with that we did a little bit tonight, such as if you have a condition, you lose a dice.
Yeah, that gets rough.
And I think that's going to be good as far
Yes.
as moving the story forward. That things build like that. So that's also why we want to also up the stats, because that is something that can happen when you're playing this game at home. Obviously, for the sake of a show and telling a story,
Yeah.
certain things, will be held back and things of that nature. But yeah, bringing in extended troubles and things of that nature are a part of the book. So we wanted to make sure we were bringing that in and bringing that in the volume 2 finale.
Woo woo.
Huge.
But let's start off with Leanne. So here are the questions to see if you can gain XP.
Oh my
You can
lord.
gain some points. Number
Can I
one.
have some luck? I'm just kidding.
Number one. Did you
Okay.
participate in the session? Each kid present always gives at least 1 XP. Did you participate today in today's
Yes.
show? Yeah, then you get an XP.
Yay!
Ding, ding, ding.
Have you been in trouble because of your problem or your relationships?
Oh yes. Yeah. I have definitely been in trouble, so I'd say yes.
Fantastic. Number 3. Did you use or struggle with your pride?
I did not.
No point there. Did you put yourself at risk for the other kids?
Oh.
Did I put myself at risk?
Are we talking just tonight or over the season?
I will say the last 3 weeks.
Last
Okay.
3 weeks, I haven't used my pride at all because my pride is the fact that I'm independent, like, and I take care of my family.
Well, I
So
mean,
yeah, but I haven't called it out
Shit's-
specifically.
well, right, but have you dealt with it or used it?
And
that's, I mean, your
dealt
family
with
has
it.
been
Yeah,
a huge.
yeah,
you
I
know.
have. So then I would think that would count, because especially with Mima.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So really quickly, we don't have a wiki, but we have
The
mouth.
food?
The mouth-watering meals from the loop has been created.
Yes.
What is that?
Oh, is it? It's counting all the time we reference
Oh,
food.
yeah.
in our
So please
Oh my
episode.
God,
add
it's
to
the
that
best.
human
It is the
beings.
best.
Oh my
See that? Add to
gosh.
that boiled human being.
I've loved that on the Reddit. It's
It,
always
well,
mention
it's
of
so
been
much
it's
fun.
cucumber, spaghetti, and beans, which may be the least. Oh no, ice snow cones maybe, and spaghetti are
and
the least.
human.
Now human.
Now
Well, and
humans.
jelly
Fair.
bean. And jelly bean for tonight.
Well,
also.
it's all bean. It's
It's all-
encompassing bean.
Well, all right.
But
Okay, hey,
I'm gonna.
I don't write the rules.
Well, and let me say real quick, 5th question. Have you learned something new, and what is it?
Yes, I've learned that I should forgive people instead of being mad at them because they need more help than I think so.
Great. You have 4 XP.
And then what
we
was
will
the other
figure
one?
out-
What was the 4th question again?
The 4th, did you put yourself at risk for the other kids? And I
Yes.
think we said yes
Yeah.
because you brought
So
Dark
that
Ellie
should
to
be
your house.
5. Yeah. That
Yeah.
should be all 5. Oh, right.
Well, no, because you didn't get
Pride one?
pride,
Oh.
so it's 4.
Okay, 4.
Scott, was Ricky close to attempting to kill Bobby in the transporter room when it was just the two of them?
Oh God.
At least considering it?
So
Ooh.
I honestly thought that it was going to be the situation where somebody had to operate the controls to send somebody else back, and that there was no chance. I thought that Bobby knew from the beginning that he wasn't coming back.
Yeah, that's
but
right.
then when
yeah.
it sounded like he was going to come with us, yes, I had considered trying to pull the gun, which I probably had 1 bullet left, and I
Probably.
had considered it, but it obviously didn't work out that way, so we'll never know.
So you have 4, and we'll distribute those coming back around.
Okay.
Over to Ellie. Did you participate in this session?
Boy, howdy, yes.
Have you been in trouble
Boy,
because of
howdy.
your problem or your relationships? Let's say it was Bobby.
Yup.
But he was that. 3, did you
Uh-huh.
use or struggle with your pride?
I've used my pride.
You used your pride. Did you put yourself at risk for the other kids?
I would say I think she tried to, when she jumped into that portal, I think she was trying to hope, like, I'm going to stop him from doing any. I think she thought she was going to stop him
Right.
as well as being with him. And then I also did try to distract that bean tonight from
Yes,
Leanne.
you did. Yes,
Oh,
you
and
did.
I killed Giant Replacement Baby for us.
Yeah.
True. So yes.
I did.
Have you learned something new, and what is it?
I think I feel like I like using this as like a, rather than like, here's a fact of information. I think Ellie's learned that just because, kind of like Poe Dameron in the Last Jedi.
Yes.
I think that's been the lesson she's really learned this arc, which is acting on your own and acting reckless doesn't mean you're always the hero.
Right.
So I think she has a lot to think about with her actions in the future because, she acted recklessly throughout this entire season, thinking that, like, oh, I'm doing it for myself, I'm doing it for my friends, I'm doing this, and I think she's gonna start thinking for the better part of the group now.
If someone's saying right now, Ellie Dameron, if anybody wants to make that fan art.
Ellie Dameron, I love it.
That's great. Yeah.
Scott,
Yes,
did you participate in the session today?
I did.
Have you
Oh,
been
I did.
Have you been in trouble because of your problem or your relationships?
Yes.
How so?
Well, my problem is I broke up my family, which, well, at least what I thought was my problem. And I've definitely dealt with issues with my dad and trying to get that back together. But also certainly my relationships with the other PCs here have led to countless troubles and problems.
Very true.
What are you saying about us?
Did you use or struggle with your pride?
Yeah. Oh, and my pride's great. I didn't use it tonight, but most other episodes I have.
Have you used it the last 3 sessions?
Yeah. No, definitely.
Cool.
Yeah.
Have you learned something new, and what is it?
Yeah. I mean, Ricky is learning. He's learning about himself. He's not as angry at himself and the world anymore. He's definitely learning about love, you could say.
That's a stretch.
Learning. That's a stretch. Okay. He's learning about reacting to other people and what their problems seem to be.
Mm-hmm.
He's also definitely dealing with forgiveness when it comes to Ellie and things that were said. So I would say yes. But
Can I just say this?
Yeah.
I loved how evil Ricky was trying to make Ellie feel bad about her mother.
Yeah.
In which, when Ellie was evil, she was trying to poke him with his mother.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mama Wars.
Mom Wars coming to NBC.
There were things going on there.
Yeah, they were. I picked up.
All right. So you have 5.
There's
Rolling
my
everywhere
dice.
It's rainy and dice.
It's raining dice.
Jess,
What?
did you participate in tonight's session?
That's questionable.
Oh my gosh.
Have you been in trouble because of your problem or your relationships?
That like the group troubles and stuff.
Well, there are the group troubles, but I guess what I would say is along the lines of, have you done or said anything that put you in a troubled situation?
Likely.
Yeah.
I think last week in the mall there was a number of times you got
Yeah.
spanked last week.
That's right. So that's 1.
Did you use or struggle with your pride in the last 3 sessions?
No, my pride is people just like me for no reason, and I don't think I've used it explicitly. So no.
And I will say, actually, for this session, if we want to update any of these things or items or
Yeah.
any of that,
Yeah.
we can talk about that. What some of our original ones were, maybe
Yeah,
that we haven't
I'd like
revealed in
that.
the last couple weeks, and we can change that up too.
Well, I don't know. I mean, with the girl, the other cheerleader at the mall the last time around, and you were
But I haven't
yeah,
used
you
it
rolled-
explicitly like
well,
pride.
But the idea was, and that's part of your character, that everybody you meet, even if they knew you or didn't, that you can just talk to them and charm them.
I
don't know, that's-
I don't disagree. I just I will say that's a great. Did I use it based off of what you just said?
Well, because I don't, with these questions, I don't know how if they're mechanical or role playing or both.
Right.
So I don't know.
Well, I will say this. So after the mystery, so this is how it works in the book. After
Yeah.
the mystery, or after the session, if the mystery continues, the kids get experience points that the players can use to increase skill levels. Read 5. Now, obviously, we've done so many episodes, I think then everyone would be OP. That's why we don't do it after every episode. I think it's better to do it after volume chunks. Read 5 questions out loud to the kids to let the players answer them. Each kid gets the experience point for each question answered with a yes. So, I mean, you had to answer yes for Jess and just said, no,
Well,
I don't think so.
Well, I just didn't. I didn't
I'm just trying to clarify.
No,
No, I know.
I didn't.
I know.
So
Sure,
my
sure.
clarifying question is, I didn't explicitly saying I'm going to use my pride in order to make sure that this bitch at Claire's recognizes me.
Sure.
So even though there is an element of pride because she does recognize me, is that technically me using my pride?
I don't think so because we had to roll for it.
Got it.
So I would say no on that.
Great.
Did you
But
put
thank
yourself
you.
at risk for the other kids?
Hell no, you did not.
Oh my god!
I don't think so, but
Oh my god.
I probably did.
You might have.
Last
Uh,
3 sessions?
What? So what was the third session ago?
So it'd be this,
tell you
and
right
then the mall, and then the one
mall.
before that would be the chasing. That's when you ran into Mima disappeared. That was the katana episode.
Oh yeah, I was the one
Yeah.
who just got in the car.
She drove.
True.
Mm-hmm.
I decided
She
to
did.
go after her.
Yeah, you did.
You're right. So yes, I would say that's
I'm
yes.
the best.
Have you learned anything new, and what is it?
Hell no, you haven't. I'm just kidding.
No, no.
I'm just joking.
It's funny. Keep the joke up. I love it. It's so true. Have I learned anything? So she's still yelling at Ellie and like deferring her problems. I think she's learned how to get along with her mother better.
I would agree with that.
Sure.
Cool. So 4, 5, 5, 4. Before we up the stats, let's now go through who your anchors are.
Okay.
If we want to change those.
Okay.
So I will go in the opposite order now. Jess,
Sure.
who is your anchor?
So my anchor is Nancy Bernstein.
Do you wish to continue that to be your anchor?
Yeah, I do, because story-wise, I think we have a lot to deal with, and I like that it's difficult for me to get to my anchor,
Yes.
and that we do know she exists, though, because it's been my hit since the beginning, but I was like vacillating, going, oh god, she's like not
Yeah.
related to anybody, because like I can't go to my mom. I just don't feel like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So I like that I have something to earn with regards to Nancy, so I'm cool with that right now.
Okay. Yeah.
Your original item was lipstick. Now it is sunglasses.
Right.
Do you wish to keep them as sunglasses?
Yeah, I got things to deal with
Yes,
with
you do.
those. So
All right. Ricky,
Yes.
who is your anchor?
So originally, and we haven't met my anchor. I have had conditions, but they've always been healed relatively quickly. So my original idea for my anchor was going to be an ROTC instructor at school. So something I was continuing from the military school, but at this point, I think I'm going to change that and have it be my dad at
Okay.
this point, because our relationship
Aw.
has gotten so much better,
Mhm.
and I am.
You mean you don't want it to be Billy from Billy's Pizzeria?
I actually thought about that for a second, but no.
The man. Let us not forget Billy, the man who hits on
Yeah.
underage
Well,
women.
again,
He
it is
just
the
made a
80s.
comment.
It is the 80s. And yeah, right. It was a comment.
He didn't really like.
He didn't actually.
Yeah.
Your item is the lighter.
Am I
Do you wish to
defending this
continue
guy?
to let it be the lighter?
So my item was pocket knife that I had gotten from
Oh, yes.
from my brother, but I passed that on to
Oh, you
someone
did?
else.
Yeah.
well, you can get it back.
So-
oh, I guess I
well,
have
I
yours.
mean,
yeah.
Currently, you have it.
Yeah, that's right.
So I'll keep that being my item,
Okay.
Oh, thanks.
which you have right now. That's fine.
Does that mean I get +2? Because it's his item.
Man, we're gonna
If you
need
are
more
using
looks
it, I would say yes.
for successes.
Yeah, I
Debatable,
don't know.
but I think I would hold off on being. I would say if you use one, you can't also throw the sunglasses on.
No, fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I would only intend to use it in the moment, and if I use it in the moment, do I get a +2 because it's his item, which is +2 to him, or is it only
I would say it's
plus
+1 because
Yeah.
it's a new,
Not
it's not
my
your
item.
item. Yeah. So I'd say that's a +1.
Yeah, and again, I think rules-wise, if you lose an item or give something away, I think it suggests you generate a new one. But I think for story purposes, that
I think
it
you could
seems-
get something new.
Yeah. It could be gun.
but that really could be.
yeah, but
No one wants a gun to be.
Who knows?
an
Maybe
item.
you'll
No, I
find.
don't
Maybe
like-
you'll find an item in the next.
I'll just
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
Or
I'll
maybe
leave it open.
I'll be nice and give him something, like the V
I
card.
Oh my!
Whoa!
I was like, she's gonna
that's not an
say
item.
suggest
That's
something.
That's not an
like
item I think you can
kinda-
continuously use.
And
I
then
don't know how
you
you
just
can
like
roll with
went, you
that.
just like laid it
It's
out
like a
there.
for-
physical
for,
V
for
card.
a teenage boy in the
Lady.
80s. That
It's a thing,
yeah, that,
Oh my
especially
word.
Chrissy Jacobs.
God. Okay, so knife is your item.
Yeah.
Ellie,
Yes.
who is your anchor?
It is the one, the only Carol Mills. It's really fun. There's actually a suggestion from the book that I took because I knew that Ellie was going to have this kind of tumultuous relationship with her parents and that she was kind of much a loner. So I was like, oh, well, who's this person that she can relate to? In the book, it suggested the local comic book owner. And
Yeah.
I said, great. And then we built Carol, and Carol thanks to Cameron, has just become this amazing, awesome character
Carol,
that I
that
love
was
so
great.
much. So yeah, oh yeah, keeping Carol 100%.
Nice.
What is your item?
My item, of course, is the Sharp Wizard OZ7000, but I'm going to keep that item, but I want to change which item has the more significance now.
Okay.
Okay.
And it's definitely going to be Bobby's necklace. That's going to be the iconic item now.
Now you gotta wear a necklace every week.
Oh.
Yeah.
Great.
Are we going to talk about our problems
We
too?
are. We're going to
Okay,
circle
cool.
back around.
Yep.
Rad.
Janelle,
Okay.
who is your anchor?
Well, it was my wonderful Meemaw, and she's gone now.
Do you
I
wish
heard-
to change that?
I would like to change that.
To who?
I am going to take a dive off the deep end here, and I'm going to talk about how the way that you played him. There was something there that I was like, that he's just like my friends from when I was younger, and that's Chucky.
The kid from math class.
The kid from math class, because
Okay.
yeah, I'm gonna go with that because I'm tutoring him now, and so I'll see him, and
That's right.
yeah,
You're tutoring him.
mhm. So there was something there that I was just like, okay, yeah.
And what
could
is
see
your
you be my
item?
My item is my Meemaw's necklace, and I will be keeping that because it's still. And I also have the Ethan's ring, but that's not my significant one. My significant item is my necklace, so I'm going to keep this as my item.
Muy fantastico. Back to you. What was your problem?
Problem. Okay, one problem was that we needed to come back to help my Meemaw. That was the problem. Is that my Meemaw needed help back at home, and it was just me and my single mother. So we came back to.
Yeah, I think by now all of our problems look real pedestrian.
Yeah.
They're like
So-
that was a
I
problem.
think you don't have to tell me right now. I
Yeah.
think hold on to it.
Okay.
I'll
Yeah.
be changing that.
Yes. Yeah. I have. Yeah. And I think. Okay. I'll wait till we go back around.
Can you really quick for me
Sure.
describe the significance? Like, what is the problem supposed to do? Is it supposed to be like the overarching problem, or is it supposed to be something that the character
I think it can
constantly comes
depend.
in
According, I
conflict?
believe in the book, the problem can honestly be like a problem for sessions. So something like in
Yeah.
the book when you're kind of playing session with your friends, the problem can simply be I need to get a dress for the dance. You solve that problem by the end of the episode. Within like a season, something like we're doing, obviously there's more of an overarching thing. And I think, even though we just ended Volume 2, it might not be bad for us rather than doing problems per session, it's problems per volume.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I
like that.
I like that we're probably going to have to add XP like this after each session. Is that right?
Volume. Session would be episode.
Got it.
And that would, which you can do when you play, because obviously I think most people, I would imagine, saying this as a D&D player, you would probably meet every month and a half. Whereas if we met every week and I gave everyone 5 XP every week, you would be overpowered by 3 episodes. It'd be like, I got 20 dice on everything.
I'm Super Kid. I'm Wonder Kid.
Yeah.
Success, all these
Wunderkind.
successes.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be volumes, is how we're going to do this sort of a thing, stats specials. Ricky, what was your problem? Oh, wait, sorry.
You
What was your
skipped
problem?
me.
I know, sorry. What was your problem?
My problem was nobody talks about what happened to George. Now we do. So I think I like the idea. Are we supposed to tell you what we think our new problems are now, or?
You could. I mean, if you want. So I'll go back to
Okay,
Janelle real
so
quick
yeah,
first,
so for mine then, my problem is that I feel like I can't trust anybody that isn't related to me. That I don't trust.
Ooh.
That's a good one.
What is it? I didn't hear it.
I
didn't hear-
can't fully trust anybody that isn't like blood to me right now. I feel really betrayed, and I'm
Damn.
still
Ooh,
struggling
that's
with
good.
that.
And
because
you
I
guys
thought I
have
had
questions,
that.
please feel free to throw $5 and ask a question. Don't feel like you got to be quiet, just because we're doing some chit and chatting. I like that. I like that a lot.
Chitlin.
Emily.
Well, now I'm torn because that was really good, and I like that problem. So I'm torn between, especially with the introduction of Brittany. I want to know if Bobby is out there. Like, I want to know if there's some semblance of Bobby out there, or do I pick? I'm scared. I'm scared the ones I love are going to get hurt.
Okay, that's good.
Because
And it's going to be your fucking fault.
So
yeah.
just has Chrissy even thought about what she is going to do when the Ricky Cadena situation comes to a head?
Yeah, I think yeah, Ellie's problem would be I'm scared people will be hurt. People are hurt because of me.
Okay.
Much more of a statement but that's a problem, I think, yeah.
I like that. Ricky.
So yeah, my original problem was that I broke up my family, and that
As the show's influences from Stephen King in the game does allow for adult characters, is there any temptation to do a one-shot in the vein of a part 2 where we see these characters as adults?
oh
Oh wow!
Ooh.
It's like it.
wow.
So the thing I can slightly, I talked about this in the Discord. Well, I talked about this a little bit in the Discord. My plan for the show is 3 seasons, 4 volumes per season. Now, obviously, the show has to continue to make money to get there,
Yes.
things of that nature. But there is, for me, a end of the road kind of a thing.
A
because
grand idea.
I think a show like this needs to have an end of the road to it. I think if you're not going towards an ending for something like this, it can be problematic. That said, with Tales from the Flood coming out, there is conversation about doing Tales from the Flood as our next gen. Because Tales from the Flood takes place in the 90s.
Woo.
So there's a very good possibility that we could see these characters. And I think Tales from the Flood, again, in my mindset, it would be the same 4 as the cast. Different characters, but that doesn't mean these 4 original characters could not pop up. Much like Next Generation, where we saw old McCoy and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that's the idea at the moment. Again, though,
Scotty.
that's like a year and a half away.
Someone's saying it's Things from the Flood. It's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
Tales
Yeah,
from
it's
the Flood.
Things from
Right.
the
Things
Flood.
from the Flood. My bad. My
Yeah.
bad. Things from the Flood.
I've been saying Tales from the Flood too, so.
My bad. Oh boy. How embarrassing.
Yeah.
But that's the idea. That's the idea at the moment. And the big thing we learned about the '90s book apparently is the characters can die.
Yeah.
Ruh-roh.
So that is not something that can happen
in
in
90s
here.
movies. You start seeing kids getting killed more than in 80s movies.
So yeah, and Tales from the Loop main characters making cameos. Yeah, that's something. So there's things happening up here I can tell you about. And also, don't anybody worry when you hear like it's only 3 seasons. You're like, oh, it's gonna be done real soon. That's still gonna be like 60-something episodes probably. So it's not exactly like.
We're crossing our
Yeah,
fingers.
fingers crossed. That's
Sure.
not. So that's not exactly like.
to you guys.
Oh, it's ending tomorrow. No, it's not. We still have a lot more to do, and I have a lot of ideas, and I have a
And-
pretty strong idea for what season 2 is going to be.
It could be
Cool.
a very interesting. Should the story guide us there, we could get to like a future stream of our characters.
Sure,
Like
100%.
if Mima's able to get older, we
Yeah.
could find ourselves in an older situation as well
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%.
per story.
Question from Darkest Sergeant Unmasked really wanted to ask if Leanne thinks of the others as family.
Oh.
Yeah. Do you? Does Leanne think of us?
You
my
know
gosh.
what?
She's like, fuck no.
No, there is.
No, it's
Yeah,
it's
that
a,
is
it's
the
a
thing.
good question.
It's like for me. So, yeah, I think Leanne feels that family. It doesn't have to be actually blood related, and feels that kinship with you guys. But because she's so young and she's still learning and feels very devastated right now, she's kind of lost. And felt like she had that, but feels betrayed because she feels like family wouldn't have done what they did to her or what Ellie did. But that's because, you know, if she was older, she might be a little more understanding. But right now, I think she just can't see beyond the hurt of just like missing her Mima and not having that. Because at the end of the day, she always went back to Mima and to understand what happened with her, like, and
Yeah.
ask her questions and all that stuff. Now that she's missing, things just kind of feel like, you know, and so it's literally just like only Echo and her mom that she can really feel. But did feel that way about, you know, she did feel that you guys were family and still does, but can't see it right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sure.
That's fair.
And Jabberwocky did ask Jess, has Chrissy even thought about what she's going to do when Ricky and Katana situation comes to a
Oh
head?
my god. I mean, Jess has thought about it. I think man, how much do I want to say? I think there's a part of her I think there's a part of Chrissy, it could all go to shit, that really likes Ricky so much, but could also be like not dealing with the Katana situation
Right.
for a reason. Like it's a little too overwhelming. Like she doesn't know how to solve it. But there's always in the back of Chrissy's mind, if there's an opportunity to use the situation to go find her, she may. But I think also the reveal that she exists in multiple ways, and now seeing that the same thing is true with the Bobby situation.
Right.
I don't know how that changes how much she wants to go down that rabbit hole. But I'm sure she's gonna have to face it. But I do think what's going on here is totally genuine. So I'm afraid that it's gonna hurt Ricky so bad.
Oh,
Like, because I
What
think,
happens?
because like
We'll see
that's
what
not what she
happens.
wants. Like, you know,
Yeah.
but you can't
Yeah.
have what you want all the time. So
That's true.
yeah.
Like my Mima.
Yeah.
So your problem was originally
Yes. So my problem originally was that I broke up my family, and
Yes.
again, that was going to inform my relationship with my dad, and then sort of how other people viewed me for burning down my house and going to military school and everything
Right.
like that. So for a new problem, I can't articulate it down into just a couple words.
Sure.
But if it would be, at this point, Ricky wants to understand more about what each of these factions wants,
Mm-hmm.
and he wants
Ooh.
revenge against the chaos for his mother.
Oh.
But again, I don't. So that's sort of what I'm toying with at the moment. Because again, looking at chaos and how objectively evil chaos can be, maybe the common isn't so bad. You know, like those kind of
Mhm.
questions. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
that's so interesting.
Jess, what was your problem?
Um,
What was your deal?
I think it was
your
Chrissy's
deal?
problem.
ugh. I mean, I got the problems. My problem was that my mom's a drunk and dad is probably cheating. And that came to fruition on both of those. I don't know that it's my problem so much that my mom's a drunk and that my dad's cheating, but at the same time,
I think it was that the problem was you coming. I feel like it was the realization.
coming to terms with it.
Accepting it, yeah.
Yeah. Shit, I'm the worst with this.
No, you're fine.
You know what? I'm cool with my new problem being I'm in love with two people.
Ooh.
That's huge.
Juicy.
Juicy.
Good problem.
Yes,
Yeah.
girl.
Juice.
Hey guys, if you, I don't use pencils on my papers apparently. If you guys have whiteout, can you get me some, please?
Why would you do?
Because I wrote it in pen.
I wrote in pen too.
Ah.
I keep all my conditions though. My conditions are in pencil.
You're fine. It's all fine. We're all
Or
fine.
maybe we can
We're
make
all
new
fine.
sheets.
Notebook, yeah.
We can make new sheets.
I need
Sure,
to. If Naeem, if you want to take a look at what's going on my sheet.
Just put it here.
Oh yeah, let's take a look at
Can
that.
we get you a new sheet, girl?
It's real bad.
Oh, God.
Can you,
Girl,
can you
your
Dice-
sheet.
cut to that real quick?
Dice can't-
Get
Oh,
your
there we go.
sheet.
Oh, it's
Get your
upside
sheet
down.
together.
It's
Got
real
'em.
bad. It's a mess.
I like Debbie on the bottom.
It's me
Debbie.
trying to like really deal. Like it's good writing.
That's like murder. That's like a murderer's
all those
hand-
circles.
like sheets.
I got holes in here. I think this was like Kendra
got
when she came in,
worms.
and I was like dealing with it.
I'm like
really.
Tuesday. I like the different words that are around the edge of it.
Yeah. I was,
Insanity.
there's like a lot of notes on the back of this too.
So let's do that stat update.
Okay.
Let's do this,
All right.
Jess.
What?
And actually, before we do it, do you as the cast have any questions for me?
Ooh.
Ooh. What was the biggest moment where you were surprised by one of our actions?
Yes. That's
Like
an
when did
excellent
we throw you for a loop?
Ooh.
Pun
That's my.
intended.
I'm always curious
Pun
because sometimes
intended.
because you handle it so well. I'm
Sure.
curious
Yeah.
to know like
Yeah.
when we did throw you for a loop. Because yeah, I guess did you know that I was probably gonna follow Bobby into that hole?
I would say, to me, so I'm trying to think of like there was a pretty big one recently. I had a pretty good idea you would try and go after Bobby. I wasn't sure. I had a pretty good idea you would try and go after Bobby. I feel like it must be a Chrissy move.
What?
But that's
It's
never
likely.
surprising to me.
Yeah.
What's a Chrissy move?
Something that's actually surprised Cameron, or that he didn't expect.
Have I surprised you?
I think I will say, I love that it happened. I did not see you and Kinda becoming like an
Oh,
item within the
yeah.
episode.
That surprised me. I think there was a part of me where you and I talked just a little bit where I was like, Chrissy needs some heart. Like I do play her really. There's times where fucking things comes out of her mouth, and it's like, my God. Like
yeah,
I've
she
let-
takes over your. Yeah,
She
takes
really
over.
does.
Yeah.
I've never experienced that before in my life, and
Yeah.
she's really.
Because
There.
I see it across the table from you when you're surprised, when you're like, I just did that. Like, it's her spilling out of you.
Totally.
Like,
I love that I've gotten to the place in my ability as an actor and an improviser to not get in my way before I rethink of how I should say something. So all of a sudden, I was going to I had decided before I met Katana, I knew I was going to see her in the room. I just didn't know how or whatever it was, under what circumstances. But I was ready to hate her as Chrissy would, as another chick, right? And then the second night, she was so disarming. And it's all thanks
Yeah.
to Kaina.
kind of played it so beautifully.
Yeah.
Like,
that I fell down the hole of falling in love with her. It was great.
Yeah. I think that one was like surprising because like sometimes there's things that happen where I'm like, I think I'm gonna try and end things around here, and I'm like, whoop, well, we ended there. But that was one where I was like, wow, that whole episode kind of was a continuous surprise in a good way. Yeah, that one I loved.
Me too.
Cool. Well, I think we're ready to do the stats.
Okay, I'm ready.
Woo.
All right, Janelle.
Okay.
And the rest of the cast can try to say like, oh no, don't do it there, do it there, da 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 da.
So I think according to the book, like you have to have 5 points to upgrade 1 point of a skill. I think is what it is. So I don't know if we want to if we want to
Only
multiply that out
one.
because we're counting for so many, or how we want to do that.
Well, for this, I'm willing to kind of go on this so that because obviously I don't want to OP anybody.
Yeah.
And because we didn't do this the last session, the last volume,
Okay.
I'm cool for 2.
Okay.
2 points?
Each?
Yeah.
Cool.
I think that's 2 volumes, 2 points. I think that's great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
So, all right.
So where's the thing you struggle with?
Here's the thing is that because I have now a lot of my Mima's training, I feel like I want to increase my empathy and my ability to, suss things out and also lead. I feel like that's something that Mima sort of, leaving me alone and becoming me more independent.
I love
and
that.
So one to lead and 1 to empathy.
Okay, so would that would
That's
then
for
be
mind.
1 to heart and 1 to mind?
Yeah,
I
1 to
believe?
heart, 1 to mind.
Fantastic. Does anybody have a disagreement there? That they think she should put it towards anything else?
No, I really like this because it's following. You're not just being like, I want to become OP. They're like, I don't need to be better at this.
Yeah.
You're choosing story wise, oh, this is where this character's going.
Sure.
Beauty.
Miss Ailey.
Emily.
I think this is hard. This
Mm-hmm.
is really tricky.
Yeah.
I think definitely Ellie's gotten physically stronger through all of this. So I could definitely see her having, move or force. I don't see her as a force. I see her as a
Right, yeah,
mover.
that's what I was
So I
gonna
think
say,
she would
yeah.
have I think she's like just running around so much. I think she's gone from like minimal muscle to
Yeah.
now she's not bulked up or anything. But Ellie's
But
and I think too the residual of being evil Ellie too has affected her. physically
being used
as
to
well.
the movement
Sure.
of being aware and stuff. So
Yeah, I think she's been physically trained. So I
Well, yeah, I
think
was gonna say Ellie's probably had more exercise just over
yes,
these last
just in general.
few, than-
I mean, she
yeah.
ran to the robot junkyard in this
Yep.
in the final
and
moment.
survived.
All
Oh my
right.
lord.
And then I don't know where to put. I mean, I do have a 2 in heart, so I need to definitely put something in heart.
I would
see.
say.
I would so if you're trying to find stuff out from Bad Bitch Brittany, charm might not be the worst thing.
Yeah.
But I feel like I don't know if Ellie's a charmer.
Right.
But
Yeah.
I feel like
How
Ellie
about
would try to
dimensions?
contact
I
her
was gonna
via
say-
heart. I feel
Yeah.
like Ellie would try to connect with the Bobby that I think.
Empathize?
Because you've been it would
Empathize
be,
is mine. I
It'd
already
be
got
contact
that.
because you've been through all these dimensions now that
Yeah,
I feel like you know how to
Ellie's-
talk to people.
And I feel like she's trying to contact people, and I think she's trying to feel because I think she's someone who, even though she's a very mindful person, she's a very intellectual. She's definitely led by her heart, and
Right.
so I think she'd try to contact people, being like that kind of way. Yeah, so I'll do that,
Okay.
which raises
I
my
like that.
heart score. Hooray! Finally.
Someone mentioned the motorcycle. Does that mean that since we wound up, went backwards, the motorcycle's still
What's
at
up,
your
Ricky's?
place?
Technically, yeah. I
I
guess
mean,
it would
yeah.
still
well, yeah,
be at
'cause
Ricky's
you
place.
didn't have it. To
I didn't have
leave.
it tonight. Yeah,
Yeah.
I ran to that robot junkyard. I'm
Okay.
assuming maybe you drove it to school and gave it back to me.
Yeah, I mean,
Probably. I don't think
There's gotta be
he didn't take the motorcycle. If we went backward.
Yeah,
you
the
go-
motorcycle would have not been stolen from your house. Yeah, because you drove
Right.
it home from me.
Right. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. No. Yes. Yeah. But yeah, I would have.
Also,
Given it
yeah,
back. Would
Ellie,
you have-
Ellie did
Yeah,
still hit a car, and then we tased a man because of it. So
And then
That man's name?
blackmailed. And then blackmailed a police officer to make it all go away.
Zach Acevedo.
we're kids. It's the '80s.
The camera. I think
Yeah.
Officer Rice at this point talks like this. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Whatever.
Stop resisting.
Are you sure you don't want to make Zach Acevedo your anchor? Your anchor?
Anko.
Inko.
Let me think about it. No.
The most unlucky man
No.
Yeah,
in
no.
Boulder.
So
Next to
good.
Deputy Rice.
Next to Deputy Rice. Yeah.
They got to hang out. They got to go on like a fishing trip. Ricky.
Definitely want to put one into investigate.
Okay.
Trying to figure out more of what's going on around him. And then I'm not sure about the other one. I was looking at tech because I have very low. My tech is only 2, and beyond that I only have 1 point in Tinker. I don't have anything in Program or Calculate. Those don't come up quite as much in
For Ricky,
for
not
Ricky,
too much.
yeah. So I don't know if I want to try to purposely increase one of those or just increase something that I do all the time. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that feels because I have the max amount in body already, and then I have 5, and then I have 2 each in sneak and force.
Right.
So if I do increase one of those, which are the ones that I tend to do more often, it's going to be a lot. I don't know if I need that or do we need somebody with a really high amount of physical ability? I don't know. I kind of want to put one in. I like Calculate. Seems like something that would be beneficial to have some more ability in.
Calculate.
Yeah.
So you want to put one in Calculate and one in
Investigate. So sort of the two.
Calculate and Investigate.
Figuring
Okay.
things out with my heart and my mind.
All right. As long as you write that down.
Cool.
Krista.
Krista. So I am awful in tech. Legitimately awful.
And again, keeping in mind, moving to the next volumes, conditions are going to be dice takeaways.
Oof. Yeah.
So let's I want to clarify that.
Sure.
Conditions are going to be dice takeaways.
Sure.
So like let's say I keep tech 1.
Sure.
And because I have 2 conditions right now out of 5.
I would say as long as you're, if your dice, if the most dice you would have anyway, no conditions would be 2, I'd say you could still roll those 2.
Well, what I'm saying, if mine is my max tech is 1.
Right.
So you'd still get that one.
I like the idea, just to throw it out there, is we actually can't roll that. It's a fail if you make us do that.
Could do that.
And
Yeah.
that a luck is the only way we can roll under that circumstance. Condition notwithstanding.
I don't hate that.
Neither do I. Because I do the idea where it could be, let's say you want me to roll mind, but
Sure.
I have 2 conditions. I should only be able to roll 2 with the way you were doing it tonight, right?
Right.
But I like the idea of like we really are fucked.
You got to use the luck otherwise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what would the luck let you roll if you normally couldn't
You're
roll
normal
anything?
too. So like again, an example would be, my mind is 2, and Cameron goes, you need to use your mind to unlock this puzzle box.
Sure.
Without a luck, I can't roll and I fail.
Okay.
With a luck, I actually get to roll the 2 that I have.
Interesting. Okay. Cool.
And I like that. It makes it reliant on lucks, which we have. So for those of you who don't know, the lucks are a built-in thing in the game. We've taken them out and made them an incentive for chat. So that incentivizes make more lucks in the future.
Yeah, so I just wanted to clarify that. 'cause
No, that's fine.
I like the higher stakes. What it did to us, it kept us spinning, right? So it was
Right.
awesome.
Yeah.
I'm super awesome on heart. I'm okay on body. I think I'm gonna. Can we add it to the main?
No, it's only skills.
Oh, I got it. Thank
Yeah.
you. That's the question.
If you got older, then I think you can increase
Get
your
one of the
yeah, I
skills.
think
Got
you can
it.
increase one of your attributes, but yeah, normally it's just the skills.
Got it.
Pretty sure.
Fuck. Yeah, so I'm going to. You make me roll calculate a lot.
Yeah.
True.
So I'm going to put 1 on calculate, and I'm going to put 1 on investigate because I feel like that shows up too.
Wait, so we can't add to our attributes?
No.
No,
Uh,
not normally.
Jesus, has it been your birthday yet? Oh, speaking of which, when's
I'm-
everyone's birthday?
I mean,
According-
Ellie's birthday is in September.
And mine's January 21st.
I mean, you already have fewer stat points than the rest of us, so that
It's true.
I'd be okay with.
Though I'd want to do
Ellie.
a birthday episode.
That's fair. She
No?
earned it.
I earned it.
So she can't
Okay.
she can't add to it until we do a birthday episode.
Yeah.
Okay.
She blew out those candles. She get an attribute point.
But if this was the winter special, it's gonna be my birthday soon too, because my birthday is January 21st.
True. Maybe Volume 3 would just be all birthdays.
For all birthdays. I mean,
Cameron, can we have a birthday party?
Ellie could have Emily's IRL birthday and February.
That'd be cute.
That'd be really cute.
What's your birthday?
I'm Groundhog's Day, baby. So February 2nd.
Look, her birthday's Groundhog's Day.
Are you kidding me? Whoa!
Yeah.
Fun Jessica fact. I was born on Mother's Day, and I was the firstborn. My brother was born on
No.
Labor's Day.
Oh my
Labor
gosh.
Day. My
Labor's-
sister.
Labor's
Shut up.
Day.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
My sister was born on Memorial Day, and the youngest was born on Groundhog's Day.
My birthday's Valentine's Day.
Okay.
We're
My parents were married on
Aquarius.
Valentine's Day.
My birthday is St. Patrick's Day, and I was born on my grandmother's birthday.
Whoa!
Groundhog's
So
Day,
many birthday
Valentine's Day.
facts.
Me and Scott have the same birthday.
Yeah, and there's that too.
No, Jessica is not a middle child. Jessica is
This
the
is so
first
weird.
child, firstborn.
What the hell?
Believe
I'm
it.
Aquarius type.
Believe
Believe
it.
it. This was all meant to be.
Cool. So that's where we land. And so get me those papers for next week so I can have
Whoa.
the updated versions when you guys sign those and who the new anchors and things like that. And yeah, we will figure out if we're still in the treehouse or if we want to go somewhere new.
Yeah.
Are we keeping the prides
could-
the same?
Ellie could design the
Well-
new treehouse, and we could build it.
That's an interesting question. Does anybody
That would be
want to
cool.
change their pride?
Or their favorite song? Or
No, I'm good with mine.
I like, because Ellie's pride is when shit hits the fan, I don't back down. I think
Yeah.
that's even becoming more and more true for her.
Yeah.
Mine
Yeah.
is don't fuck with my family. Pretty much.
And her song is, so fun fact, Ellie's favorite song is not She Blinded Me with Science. It is, in fact, Everybody Wants to Rule the World.
Yeah. Mine's 9 to
Great.
5 Dolly Parton.
Great song. Do you want to change your pride?
yeah, I kind of do because
What's your current pride?
people just like me for no reason.
What do you want to change it to?
I have like a bigger heart than people give me credit for.
Okay. I like that.
That's cool.
I like that.
Scott, do you want to change yours?
No, mine's good. I survived 2 years at military school.
Hell
Pride.
Alrighty.
All right, fantastic.
Alrighty.
So yeah, I think we're gonna do this for 5 more minutes, but that's the stats. That's Bloodcurdling. So if you have any questions, please throw them out. We're gonna do this for 5 more minutes.
I drew a picture if we want to see it. I was
Ooh.
sketching Ellie
You
and
have to-
Ellie and Bad
you have to
Ellie,
turn it
Dark
upside-
Ellie. We'll
Oh,
turn
let's
it up.
see.
Get that
Can
dice
we get
cam.
that dice
we can get
cam?
the dice cam over
Yep.
on
Dice cam?
Beautiful,
Emily's table.
beautiful dice cam footage.
Dice cam?
Oh, that's beautiful footage of you.
Here's a drawing I started of Jess's hair a long time
can't.
ago.
Oh,
No,
we
we
can't.
Wow.
Darn.
I'll hold it like this.
Hey, well, can we do it on the other dice cam?
Look at this one.
Can we do it on this one if we move
Ellie
it over?
Dark Ellie. I'll post it online.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
fine.
we'll post this up
it.
online.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
No, we're good.
I love the world. I love
Is
sketching
this
it. I
because
love
it's
drawing
unplugged?
it.
Is that one?
Fantastic.
I don't know. Yeah.
Do
Yeah.
you guys have any other questions or anything you'd want to discuss?
Did you know what this show is going to be, or has it like morphed into something different? Or
It morphed a little bit. I think going from original Bloodcurdling, I think there was gonna. I was gonna try a little bit to make this a little more X-Files, which is to say, larger storylines and then the occasional creature of the week.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Creature of the Week now has kind of turned into what next week's going to be is the specials. And
Right.
other than that, kind of making these tight little volume arc kind of things. We've kind of had like little Creature of the Week things as far as like the fair episode and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So there's been
Yeah.
little things here and there, but for the most part, I think in that way the show has changed. The show has changed by being like really like story driven, focus based on the volumes and where things are going, as opposed to like here's two episodes about the common and now a werewolf episode. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
good. I like that we're not like Jason mysteries. I mean, that's what
Right.
if that's what it was, that was great. But now we have this huge story arc, you know.
Well, now we are Mystery Incorporated.
Yeah.
Is it possible to ever have an evil Cameron? Also, will James come back soon?
Oh, James could come
the
back
arcade
at any
manager.
point.
That's 2 questions with a $5, so we can only answer one of those.
Oh, man.
I don't know how evil Cameron,
Harsh.
unless like I turn this into adaptation where I put
Ugh.
myself in the game.
Right.
Deputy
Well, somebody
Rice.
said like they wanted a one-off at some point with Jessica being the GM and Deputy Rice.
Darkest
as,
Darkest Argento wants that.
yeah, as a
As a
PC.
PC.
But
Well, there's certainly an idea. There's an idea brewing of So the way we're kind of currently talking about the show is doing like wrapping up season 1, taking a couple week break, and then coming back with season 2 again if everything goes well and people want it and stuff like that. So I think the idea would be the break would then be it's all of us still, but rather than being Bloodcurdling, it'd be something else. And I think the idea at the moment is that Jess would GM it.
Yeah.
And then I get to be the chaos character.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'm running over here. I'm gonna eat it.
So
Okay, great. It's a
put it in my
magic
mouth.
mushroom, and
eat it, yeah.
you're now silent for the entire rest of
I'm over here. I eat the thing. I kiss that guy.
Cameron. Oh my God. Cameron. So between James and Deputy Rice and Nima and Bobby and
Oh,
all
yeah.
that stuff, who has been your favorite
To play.
character to
Good
play?
question.
Oh man.
I mean, between all of them, like in general, like I'm just listing stuff.
I really do enjoy playing Bobby. I don't get to play Sirius a lot.
right.
And I think again that character kind of coming out of sort of the blue and building him up. Yeah, because usually if I'm brought on to play things, it's usually like, and I love doing it, but it's like jokes and stuff like that. If I'm brought on
The
to other
Deputy
people's
Rice,
RPGs
yeah.
or on stuff at the pack or anything like that, it's like you come in and just do improv and the script sucks. So can you just make this work by being goofy? I don't really get to do a lot of serious acting, so being able to, and how serious this is, sometimes when I'm wearing a fucking clown t-shirt and shit like that. But still, there's a degree of being able to kind of like let scenes play out and stuff like
Yes.
that. And I love playing Bobby. As far as like the goofy characters, James last week was a lot of fun. Carol
Yeah,
is
Carol is so
always
great.
fun.
Carol's very fun.
Yeah.
Are you planning to build out more of Boulder City in season or the next volume?
I think to some extent, I think because at this point, yeah, someone's gonna have to put together a wiki. But like we have like a lot of teachers, the mayor, which the mayor has only shown up in the carnival episode.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
So we might need to bring back Mayor King.
And she realized that the teacher wasn't real, right?
Mayor King?
Wasn't it right? No. Who was like? Was it Carol who
It's
realized?
Carol,
It
yeah.
was Carol, yeah.
Yeah, Carol was like, something's fucked up about that teacher.
Yeah. Something I was gonna
So
say.
yeah, we got
about-
some few we got a few
How
restaurants.
did you feel about Martin Crowley though?
I will say there is something enjoyable about playing like someone who is like just a straight up evil son of a bitch. And I
Yeah.
know like some actors do struggle with like sometimes doing certain things. Like I know I'm not going to say any names, but if anybody's familiar with the Schmodown, which is something that Adam and Hector and a couple of other of us, Emma especially, is very involved in. There are people who are there who are great people, and they're meant to play the heel, and they're meant to play like the villain types of this wrestling
Right.
movie trivia show, and they're like, oh, I really struggle with that. It's hard for me to be the asshole and stuff like that. It is not hard for me to play an asshole and to kind of really dig in.
Yeah.
You know, it's that difference, I think, between like, there's actors who can like play a villain in a superhero movie and go, man, that was really hard. And then there's Jack Nicholson who's like, I love playing the Joker.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
And so like, I love kind of grabbing that stuff and like going full bore. And I mean, there are certainly, obviously there are things that realistically, if this were the 80s, Martin Crowley would be a far more foul-mouthed.
Yeah.
And we
Yeah.
would be taken off Twitch for TOS.
Yeah.
So there's even a little bit of holding back
Yeah.
in that regard. Because
Yeah,
obviously
just,
this show is
Yeah.
not meant to upset anybody for real.
Just watch Monster Squad.
Yeah.
And you'll see.
Which this, honestly, a lot of this show is also Monster. I love Monster Squad.
Yeah. But it doesn't hold up super well.
Oh, I think it holds up great. It's
in
just
some-
offensive.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is, that happens. It's fine.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think those are the big things. Everyone, thank you so much for
Thank you.
watching this. Thank you so much for checking this out, and thank you so much for honestly everybody out there, the gifts, the fan art, everything. People who have been tweeting about the show, letting
Thank
people know to
you.
watch. That's been huge. That's really kept the show alive, and it's been great. And everyone, please jump in the Discord, jump in the Reddit. We're in there. We're talking with
Yes.
you. And we're going to be a lot more active in there too coming up. We also want to talk to you guys about the sequel that's coming out, more information we're getting from it. We want to hear what
Yes.
you guys think about any of the new stats or character types. There are apparently going to be new character types.
Yeah.
So that's really exciting.
I'm so excited.
And I guess there's the Amazon show coming. What do we think that's going to be?
Ooh, yeah.
And I think that'll be kind
Who
of
we should
exciting.
cast?
Yeah. So everyone, again, thank you so much. Tomorrow, it's Wednesday, so I think we're doing our coffee and comic show, I believe.
Yeah.
I believe that is happening. And then I think, are you guys continuing your thing?
I believe we are. We're continuing the fetch quest.
What is that? If people have missed it, what is
Fetch quest. Let's talk about fetch quest.
So basically right now, in prep for the Rat Queen's RPG, what we're doing right now is we're playing around with the Dungeon World system and like learning it because it's a very much a different system than what like we do on Bloodcurdling Tales, what we did on PMP. So we're really playing with that system and kind of warming me up as a GM before we dive really, really hard into Rat Queens.
I'm so excited.
Mm-hmm. And then it looks like after that we were going to be doing some Magic the Gathering with Zach and Matt after Fetch Quest. So
Nerds.
they don't- what a couple of geekos. So yeah, everyone, thank you so much. And make sure, like, if you have any questions that come to you later on, hit us up on Twitter. We're out
Please.
there, going on the Reddit and the Discord and all that kind of stuff. Thank you so much, and we will see you next week with our spring special and a special guest for Bloodcurdling Tales from the Loop. Have a good one.
Bye.